female.
Are we rolling?
You're dating a female. And let's just say you taking her out, you know, or you just spending time with her, you checking on her, you doing your part. She's just chilling.
Okay.
You know? After a while, are you going to continue that or are you going to stop? At some point, you're going to stop, right? You're going to feel like, well, what am I doing? I'm not getting, this is not being reciprocated. So you're going to stop at some point or simmer down or...
No. See, I think...
No, I'm going somewhere with it. That's what I asked, right? Like, at some point, you're going to chill out. Like, this is not, I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Maybe, okay. I get what you're coming from.
That's because there's two people that aren't doing their part. Everyone's worrying about what you going to do for me, what you got to this, you have to that. No one's doing their part. So that's why it's like the conversation to me is like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. If I'm dating you, you know what I mean? I'm doing my part. I'm doing, you know, everything. You're doing your part as well. Where in that would there be like a conflict? Like, and this is why I say a lot of the times, guys, like, I use the word work, maybe a wrong choice of words, but
no, that's the right choice of words because a lot of women use the word work, and I want to explain. So when people be like, "Yo, he didn't want to put in the work," or he wants to, you know, men just want to do the bare minimum. That's what we pretty much what we talking about.
I was waiting to see where we are.
So when they say, "Yo, putting in the work," he don't want to put in the work, and it's like to me in my mind, what's the work?
Just do your part. That's it.
Just do your part.
If you do your part,
so what if my part?
So
what if my part is? And see, that's why I feel like when I saw that post on Hinge, or not on Hinge, saw the post on Instagram, but it was a guy. He pretty much commented, said, he met his girl on Hinge, and he's happy that she wasn't one of them type of girls who pressured him into taking all these fancy dates, all these expensive trips or fancy dates, dinners and stuff like that. He happy that she wasn't one of them type of women. I'm paraphrasing, by the way, but and in my mind, I read the comments and read like, oh, women, like, you see, that's what's wrong with men these days. They don't want to put in the real work, or that's what's wrong with men these days. You know, they willing to just do the bare minimum, and there's women out here that could accept the bare minimum. And my thing is, if you think about it, bro,
should be Nate. Check the curtain before you open it.
If you think about it, quote unquote, women say the work is taking them out, doing things.
There's specific types of women. They made it a thing to where it's like, you have to spend, you have to take me here, you have to as doing the work. I don't know.
But why doing the work can't be?
It is. It's everything.
I'm just saying. Why doing the work can't be? Me and you vibe so much to where we realize.
People don't like each other these days.
They don't, bro.
They don't take the time to. I guess I'm just a little bit more.
And that's why I say when people
like,
say, when women be like, "Yo, he's willing to do the bare minimum," I don't understand. Since when there became a criteria to fall in love? Like, if
forget we can't even get to fall in love.
Can't even get to fall in love, right?
Because people don't like each other.
Correct.
Like, people, I don't even know, like, how like to date at this point. Like, how would you date, right?
How?
Because
that's how I feel. Because everyone's worrying about what like, it's like you come and a lot of females too. That's why I can't really I can see where you're coming from with that, because a lot of females are like that. Like, you gotta you gotta fly me out. You gotta no one's doing their part.
Have expectations just too soon.
Way too soon, bro.
But what is the expectations?
Let me get this off.
Go ahead.
I might not be. I might not have had it. I might not have thought it properly, right? But like, if there's a vibe there, like, we might like each other, there's some type of interest or an attraction or whatever the case may be. Let's see what it is. Like, do we like each other? Is this just like a, like,
or do we like the way each other look?
Are we just attracted to each other? Like,
because those are two very different things.
It could be very different. Like, I could just be attracted to you physically, right? I could just be attracted to you, and you know, when we get around each other,
being transparent is important today.
Like, you don't really know what it is, right? Sometimes. So I think once there's some type of vibe where people feel good around each other, I think sometimes women automatically just like, okay, cool. So this is what I expect from you, right? So it's kind of like, there's some niggas.
I think that's men today. Like, men today are. That's why we always say.
And you can speak from that perspective, but I think there's times where it's like, there are guys that are like, yo, you know what? Because I kind of enjoy her, or I don't really know where it's going, but I do like her.
Yeah, I'm willing to do something.
I'm willing to meet you at some of these expectations, right?
Yeah.
Some of these joints don't really fit.
Correct. Certain situations.
Certain things don't really fit me, right? So like a guy might say, "Oh, yo, like I'm not really a big I'm not a big phone person. My phone vibrated just now. So I'm not a big phone person, right? I think as a person that loves to be on the phone, if you're the woman, what should you do in that case? You should exclude yourself from this right away.
What you mean? And
from whatever that is at that moment that y'all are in.
You feel like that's a necessity for you?
If you feel like that's something that's really big for you, as far as like the way you communicate, you should exit.
Yeah.
Because soon as you say to yourself, well, I like him, I'm willing to, right away, boom. Now that nigga not picking up the phone, or he don't pick up the phone one day, or he don't, whatever the case is, you forget that he told you that day he don't like being on the phone.
That goes by like individuals, because when you're dating somebody, you do want to compromise, you do want to, you know, you.
Wow.
Go ahead.
So you got to what? I don't even know what that means.
You got to turn it on. You gotta,
just pause. Just pause.
I don't even know what that means. I'm like, you got to arm his mic. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
I don't know, man. I just think everybody need to just do their part in dating.
I don't even know what that means, though.
I don't know what that means. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I think we got to find another
conversation?
way. No, I just think we got to find another way to phrase that.
Okay, so like
because it just sounds very like demanding.
It can be.
Do your part. It just sounds demanding, and right away I'm not interested.
Facts. My part is to get to know me.
I want to like you. Like, let me like you. Because when I like you, I'm going to do
whatever I want.
I'm going to go the extra mile no matter what that is.
So what it is you want a woman to, like, you want to date a woman and you just don't want her to ever, like express the things that she...
I don't want her to not express it. What I'm saying is, when you start putting demands on me, it's like, now am I doing it because I want to do it, or is it because you telling me to?
That's the ego thing. Like, it's okay for a woman to express or to tell you her love languages.
I'm cool with that. But I think what I'm saying is, what happens is a guy might do a bunch of things, right? And it might cause you guys to have really, really great chemistry.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Just because naturally he likes you, so he's just doing these things.
Correct.
He might just be going out his way, I know that you like X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I sent that to your job. When you get to work today, it's blah, blah, blah. You're going to have lunch, whatever.
That's what you be doing, Kev?
Look.
That's I like that. Ladies.
Don't do that. Anyway, I'm just saying, when a person likes somebody, they're going to go out their way regardless.
Right.
That's just what you're going to do. Like, women do that shit all the time. Niggas don't even be liking the shit that y'all buy us half the time. It's just that, why she buy me this stupid shit? Like,
we appreciate it, though.
But she just thought about it like, oh my God, I know he likes cars, so I bought him a Honda keychain. Like some bullshit. Like, I bought him some bullshit.
And a nigga be like, man.
Nigga be like, yo, he ain't gonna never use it, but he gonna put that shit on his keys, and then she gonna see it and be like, oh my God, look, that's the keychain I bought.
And he gonna tell his homeboy, like, bro,
she bought me this stupid ass shit.
Ladies, okay.
Like,
so that's what y'all be
stupid ass shit that
thinking.
she bought me. Because she know I like cars.
Ladies, don't waste your time. Look at them.
But what I'm saying is, like, people, when you like somebody, you normally just, you not even, there's no rule book to it. It's not like you have to do it this way, that way. It's like, yo, I just do things because I like you. Or when I see you, I'm going to express it this way. I know you love, I know you like to be touched. Cool. Let me hold you. Come here. Bang. Give me your hand.
We're just putting emphasis on it because
this is literally
what's been happening in dating for ages. Like,
but that's the reason why I said with that post went kind of crazy, and a lot of women was feeling like homegirl was crazy for accepting the bare minimum. And it's like, no, she actually found somebody that her soul connected with. It wasn't about it wasn't about a luxurious dinner or a expensive trip. It was, she found a man that her soul really connected with. And the crazy part about it is, right, he never even said he never took on no dates. He never said he never spent no money on her. He said he was happy that she wasn't one of the women to put pressure on him to do one of those things. Right. So, and that's the next thing I want to get to.
It's just wanting to be like.
Let me tell you, and that's another thing.
What is the problem with a woman saying, like.
That's the thing that I really cared about the post the most. Is because if on social media, people read that and just automatically assumed that, oh, this nigga never even took her out. And it's like, no, he never said he never took her out.
What's wrong with what?
I think, what I said?
You said, what's wrong with?
Oh, what is wrong with the women saying like, yo, these are the things that I require?
No. It's a difference between you having seen it for yourself and putting pressure on somebody else to meet them, right?
Because you can have requirements.
You can have requirements. You can have standards.
And there might very well be somebody that will meet them.
It's just date your type.
Pressure on somebody, but not even just date your type. I'm talking about whoever that guy is. Putting pressure on somebody to be able to meet them is a difference.
What is pressure to you, though? What is pressure like?
So for me, it's somebody who feels like a person's not doing enough, or you want to always bring up an issue about going somewhere, doing something. That's putting pressure on somebody that clearly don't have to be there. Because if a man is that type of man, he's gonna do it regardless whether you ask him or not.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Like, she's just saying what she want to do. What if that's it?
That's what I'm saying. Date your type. Like
she just want to go out and do. She just want to go out and do whatever. She want to go to Peter Luger's or whatever.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm
saying?
Peter Luger's. That's her
okay,
shit.
Cool. What I'm saying is that said he's glad that she wasn't one of the ones that put the pressure on him to do it. So whenever he did do it, or whenever he could do it, he probably did it. Who knows? We don't know.
I think what he's trying to say is like, he's glad she's not a woman that put value in those
put values
things
in those things. Correct.
In those things alone.
Correct. That's probably what it was.
I think that's where people get like
the blurred lines.
Those lines get blurry in dating now because people are putting the value in the wrong shit or in the shit that's on the surface, and it's kind of like.
Correct.
They're putting all the value there.
All the value there, or it seems that they putting all the value there.
I just think
because there ain't nothing wrong with having value there.
No. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's what I'm saying. I like to go out. I was just telling her earlier. Like, I like to go out. I like to do nice things. I like to spend a little money. But the reality of it is, it comes off differently when we can't even catch a vibe and all you talking about is take me to fucking Peter Luger's.
There are a lot of females out there that's like that. So that's why I'm not too like, because I get it. But it's like, what's the word? For one, date your type, and it's a very sensitive time in dating right now. So a lot of the times, there's guys, I hope you guys can agree as well, that there's men out there who have requirements as well, who don't deserve it. And so that's the reason why a lot of women now...
Give me an example.
Whoa.
I just want to know what you mean by it's a sensitive time in dating.
That too.
I just think like the conversation we having right now, everybody's like, why I gotta do this? If you this one guy told me, he was like, well, if you're dating... if you're dating more than one person other than me, then why I gotta do this, or why I gotta take you out? And it's just like, huh?
Because people don't understand the term dating.
If you want to pursue a woman, if you're interested in a woman, you worry about that. Worry about building that connection. Any other guy, anyone else that's around in her life prior to you entering.
Or at the same time. You have to allow that to align how it's supposed to align. But a lot of guys feel like, well, there goes the bare minimum. Well, I don't got to do this. I don't got to. No, it's like, do what you, this is what we've been doing in dating. Like, do your part. But people don't understand what dating is.
But wait, before you even
dating
go there.
and courtship is two
totally different things. But look, before you even go there, right? She said something that really made me think about something. I literally thought about myself and my dating phases. And I realized that when you date more than one person or like a few people at one time, just talking, speaking to people, hanging out, right? It's like a gift and a curse. Because I get it. You're supposed to, really see who's out there who could really match your energy, right? But I feel like it's a curse because when you're not giving somebody like undivided attention, it's easy to miss certain things or certain layers of a person that you can't really connect to because you are entertaining 3, 4, 5 people, whoever it is. Vibe. And you might be missing a real vibe because you entertain it so much. So it's like, for me, I and that's why I started to realize, like, dating, hanging out with women is cool, but like, I tried to this is me now. This is me over years of like really learning myself. I realized like, I don't even really want to date multiple women at one time no more. Because I already know that the reality side of it is it takes a lot to entertain, right? And especially for a man.
Yeah, it's not cheap either.
I'm about to say, for a man, you're going to spend money.
It's not cheap.
And you're going to spend time. So that's a double whammy. On top of you dealing with different personalities, right?
And if you start introducing sex into that, oh my God.
And then now,
sex is a thing, okay.
At my age, I'm 35, so at my age, most women, they got kids. So now you putting the energy and their kids, you got to put that into factor. So now I just think like the reality of it is like I'll be really saying this all the time. Like I feel like it's better to give somebody a little bit undivided attention just so you could actually give yourself a chance to see
I'm not mad at that.
where it could go. And if it goes somewhere cool, I ain't mad at that.
That's a strategy that's going to work for you. What if it doesn't work for that person? It's more of just being transparent. Like, yo, this is how I operate. And sometimes even being transparent can fuck things up because you can come off a certain way, like you were saying earlier. Like it can come off that like things that you say, people judge you or people think that you're this type of way when really and truly you're not. So it's like letting it naturally flow, getting to know that person and not putting any pressure. If he wants to take you out, if you like to go to, I don't know, STK or something, and he likes a Mexican spot.
See,
like,
the crazy thing about,
let that flow because maybe he has STK in him. He's just doing it his way.
But the crazy thing about the pressure part is, like you said, the crazy thing about the pressure part is, like, that man might actually like to do these things. Or that woman might actually like to do these things.
We gotta be real though. Men
He holding
really,
off.
Yeah, I'm about to say, men really like spending time with a woman that they like.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So chances are, like, if he not really trying to spend time with you, because the place don't matter.
There's only two reasons why a man not spending time with you. It's either that nigga money ain't really where he wanted to be, or he really just don't fuck with you like that. Period.
Facts. And that's it, because...
But a lot of times guys are not transparent about that. Because it's still
Who the
a
fuck
form
gonna be
of...
transparent about saying, yo, babe, listen, I like you, but my money ain't right now, and I just met you.
Who you trying to build with? You be real behind time.
You gonna say that? No,
you're not
coming.
woman is not going.
You're not going to say
not in
that.
the dating stage.
A woman is not going.
It depends on the woman. It depends on the woman. Because I've been told that, like, yo,
in
like,
the dating
I'm not.
stage?
Yeah.
Where did y'all end up?
Before that shit.
Wait. Where'd y'all end up?
She's single right now.
We stopped dating, but that's not the reason, though.
That might not be the reason, but
that wasn't the reason.
That's part of it, though.
So see, this is the thing. It's like, it's one thing saying like, yo, I don't got it, or, it's a hard time, and then not seeing work or effort, or, you know what I mean, trying to change your situation.
Shit stayed just like that.
You know what?
So you still don't got it. Damn, still, nigga. 2 weeks.
I'm gonna tell y'all, and that right there is the reason why we spoke about this earlier. When niggas is in this situation, niggas just don't talk about it. We just leave it alone and figure it out until we get it fully figured out.
But no. But this is also why niggas.
Y'all gotta date certain types of women.
No, but niggas don't even want to date.
Niggas
don't even want to date around that time. Like, you don't even
Yeah,
really
if
want
your
to
money
be.
not right.
You don't even really want to be committed to nobody because it's like.
You don't want to look crazy.
It's too much. It's just too much to be in that space with a woman, and then there's certain things that she deserves, even if she don't require it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so let me ask you. So when you're and maybe you all can answer. Like when you're dating someone, and you get to that point where there's ups and downs. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with that? Like how do you normally?
For me, at least, that'll never be a conversation we having if we just dating.
Now, if we in a relationship, then
we're in a relationship.
Okay, so what about if you're in a relationship? Just the concept of that situation.
Yeah, if we in a relationship,
how would you?
I'm definitely gonna let you know where I'm at. What's
I'm
going
fucked up
on.
at the moment. What it is?
No Chanel, none of that shit. Just
whatever
for
it
the
is.
next 3-4 months.
So if you're dating her and you're liking her, and you feeling her. Mm-hmm. And then it gets to that point. And then you within yourself, you lock out how men do, money ain't right, da-da-da-da-da. Because y'all dating, she doesn't deserve to know that, and you've been dating her for a while.
That's my business. I ain't gonna lie.
So what are you gonna do? Just not talk to her?
That's my business.
No. All right, so again,
or not.
You gotta, again, for me at least, I can only speak for myself.
You gotta go within your means. You can't do too much. You can't make no too high expectations because your pockets ain't hitting like that right now.
But realistically, it's somewhat, I wouldn't say, because I wouldn't want to speak that on anyone, but it's inevitable. There's times where even mentally, emotionally, you're gonna be up, you're gonna be down.
No, correct. But
so there's no way
here's the thing. This is me. If me and you talking, and I know my paper ain't right, and you having a conversation about certain things that I know if I indulge in this conversation that it's gonna require some other type of energy from me. Guess what? You know what my answer gonna be? Word. Damn, that shit crazy.
You can't date then. Y'all shouldn't be dating.
I do think that niggas should not date until...
You shouldn't be dating.
But here's the thing though. Niggas shouldn't be dating. However...
Niggas be fucking.
Niggas still be getting some pussy.
Yeah, and that's great. If she's with it too, like, listen, I don't got... but you know what I mean? I just want some fun. That's like, I literally think the conversations is great. I love the conversations, of course, that we're having today, period. But... realistically, it just literally goes back to dating your type. Like if you date someone who's unlike me, for example, I've dated the guys who most recent who had a situation like that. Like he was like, you know, not where he wanted to be. Yeah. And it was like, for me, I know that that's going to happen because it happens with me as well. But it's like, I'm going to be transparent about it, which I guess that comes into my type. Like if you are not together, and I want you to be together. So if a guy feels like, damn, you know, like I don't got it, that's good. Like, because I want you to be on your shit when it comes to me. That's fine. But I also want you to be realistic and knowing like there's gonna be times where you're not gonna have it. Does that mean the chemistry, everything we building has to just be like put at a halt because you're not right?
Are you funding somebody's mixtape?
Nah, I could tell that she's different though. I could tell that she's different though because she said, I've dated a guy that was, you know, in that situation. She ain't say, I dated a broke nigga.
Facts. Which I fuck with. But are you funding a nigga mixtape? And when I say I don't literally mean, I just mean like a man that has a
ambition.
If you're passionate about
he's ambitious and he has an idea, but he's not there yet.
Financially.
He's not there yet financially. Like,
so
it's just tricky.
She gonna hold it down. Because she would have called a nigga broke. She would have said, yo, I fuck with a broke nigga.
That's a little tricky.
I don't think she's holding it down in the dating stage. I think she'll hold it down in a relationship, though. I think in the dating stage, I don't care. Listen, and I don't know you from a hole in the wall. Mm-hmm. I just personally believe, like, in the dating stage, I think, you know, she might still entertain that man. And she might not necessarily cut him off, but I don't think she's holding it down. I think in a relationship, though.
What's holding it down?
That sound like holding it down to me.
Tell me how
that's not holding
it
down. I think entertaining somebody, I mean, you could entertain anybody. You could still, you know, talk. You could still do the little small whatever.
Go out?
That's entertaining somebody.
Go out though? Like
she might even want to hang out on some small shit. It don't necessarily because what I realize is some women still just like to be entertaining. Like that's it. Like so the reality of it is in a relationship though, I think like when you say fund a nigga or really help a nigga toward his goals and dreams, I don't think she'll do that on the dating stage.
Now let's ask.
Now even if I don't mean.
Hold on, we gotta ask her.
My bad. You're right.
You about to tell me something else about me?
No, I wasn't gonna tell you nothing about you.
I want to hear about me.
I just wanted to get everybody's opinion out.
No, he was talking about the situation.
I was just gonna expand on the situation, not
you.
I mean, go ahead.
That was my opinion on you. I'm gonna make that clear.
I think he can hold it down. He think he don't.
So you think I'm gonna hold it down? You think I won't hold it down in the dating stage?
I think you'll hold it down in the relationship stage. But dating stage, I think you'll still entertain it, but I don't think you hold it down.
I think you're kind of the same because like entertaining, hold it down, kind of the same.
No. Holding it down is if a nigga needs something.
Yeah, she ain't gonna pay his bills.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about paying nigga bill, but if a nigga needs something to really, you know, keep him going, that's holding it down.
Paying the bill too, but
nah.
Kevin, what you think?
I think it's a difference.
What you think about me?
You the only one that know it.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm in the middle because I do think you have like the qualities of somebody that'll be like, yo, you know what? I do see something here, or like I feel something here between us. So, let's figure this out.
I am very, very observant. And I think a lot of women should be, especially in dating. So me dating you, knowing that you have a passion for music, and I know that you work, you have a drive, whether you work or not, well, work, yeah. But you have drive, you have ambition, like I can see that in you. But right now, financially, you're not there to really invest in this dream or this thing that you have. So I honestly would have to think of like, if I did this and we were to be done tomorrow, would I be okay?
Right.
And if I would be okay with that, then dating or not, I would. You know what I mean? If we're in a relationship now and we're building and we've built and we've had, then yeah, that's not even a question. Like
the question is, would you get to that stage
with that man?
With a man that's like that?
In the beginning, like when I met him.
From the rip.
He ain't falling on hard times.
I mean, it might sound like cliche, but I'm very depthful. That's the word, right? Depthful. Yeah. So if we have chemistry, like I don't care about none of that. Like I want to be like if that's there.
Nah, my bad. I was just my bad. My fault.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, that's really what I really look at. But now I have to tell myself, you know, where I am and the things that I'm doing and working on, like I just cannot not date somebody that's not on their shit. Period. Okay. I have to be realistic. But at the same time, it's not necessarily about that thing. Like, it's more about how I feel, because there's a lot of women with rich men. There's a lot of women with men that take care of this, and they're unhappy because they don't like. There's no boundaries. There's no love languages. There's no courting. There's no none of that. But he takes care of this. He takes care of that. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want that. Like, I want genuine, real chemistry, and that can be. Whose fault
do you think that is?
Both of this.
Because what's the fault though? That they're dating. That
I believe that
she's not happy.
I could be bugging out right now when I say this, but I feel like women today, and I hate saying this because it's not all women, right? Mm-hmm. But there's a large number of women that make relationships almost transactional.
Okay.
Right? So now you set it to a point where a man almost feels like
that's what he has to do.
All I gotta do is buy you, then I don't really have to worry about your love languages. I don't gotta really worry about the things that trigger you. I don't really gotta worry about the shit that don't make you feel good because all you need is a fucking bag or like a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it? All right, cool.
I don't mean to cut you off, but
I don't really need to get to know you.
That's the reason why I said what I said last episode with Vina and them, to where, like, in my mind, you could really say to yourself, now, as a woman, like, you could say to yourself, I don't know if I like him. I might not be sure if I like him, but if he offering me a trip, fuck it, I'll go. And it's like, for me, in my mind, it's like, yo, like, and I think this where a lot of people got it misconstrued, right? When I say, would you go and like go somewhere on a trip and fuck somebody, what I'm really saying is, like, in the beginning, do you see yourself being in this type of space with this person? And if so, yes. But if not, why allow a trip to make you say, okay, I could figure it out when we there, versus like saying, all right, well, wherever it go, I actually like this person, so wherever it may end up fucking, I'm with it. And I think a lot of women, like, it could be a bag, it could be a pair of shoes, it could be a trip, it could be whatever that thing that's attached to a transaction.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, well, fuck, if you're willing to pay for it, I'm with it. And it's like,
the idea of the transit, it's inevitable. Like, no one's gonna be in any situation if there's no reciprocation. So something's being done. You're giving love to get love. You know, it's gonna be transactional regardless of any way you put it. It just depends on.
I understand that, but I think the transaction.
What's the transactions?
I think that when Kev said transaction, he could correct me if I'm wrong. A transaction of energy is different from a transaction of, you know, you physically receiving something and now you're willing to see what that's hitting for, versus a transaction of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if and it's, let me tell y'all something. It's crazy because, like, I even started to, and I can't, once again, this is not all women, but I started to realize that women are so fucked up, bro. Some women are so fucked up.
Not all women, but
not all.
But y'all fucked up.
Y'all fucked up. Let me tell you. I gotta say this, bro. This is how you know women could be real fucked up.
Then. Leave us alone.
I love y'all though. I love y'all. I can't leave y'all alone.
Leave us alone.
I can't leave y'all alone. But it's one of them things, damn it you do, damn it you don't. But fuck it. It's one of them, you just gotta live with that. But bro, I realized women could be so fucked up that the way they move with niggas is be the same way they be moving with their own friends, bro. Like, us as niggas, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, us as men, right? We grown men, but let's say one of us don't got it. And let's say both of us don't got it, and one of us do. Guess what that one nigga gonna do? That one nigga gonna hold it down for all three.
Women, bro. Speak for all females.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm not saying all female friends, but I'm saying women more so have a tendency to be like, nah, fuck that. You should have came and bought your own bread. It's always a different discrepancy between women and most men.
You think so?
Bro,
I do think
that's why women.
I feel like women be going out to brunch and shit.
Bro,
and
no. It's a different, bro.
Like,
no.
Let
me tell you something. If you speak to most women, let me tell you, you speak to most women, and most women be like, bro, I don't really got much female friends. And why is that?
But
because the energies.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Nah,
that shit is not real.
Bro, I ain't never met a woman that said I don't have no female friends that actually had no female friends.
No.
They all got a lot.
I'm just talking about the energies between women and women be different, bro.
It
be different.
Most women are I'm not jacking that.
Women are definitely catty.
Women are catty.
It depends, and guys are very, very, like, vindictive.
I'm one of them
But
people.
even niggas that used to have beef with each other, niggas know how to come together more. Like niggas could dead have kind of beef and be like, you know what, fuck it, like I eat that.
So?
I'm one of them people that I just feel like people are people. I don't feel like men.
I'm a people person.
I don't feel like
man
men do this and women do this. I feel like everybody does everything.
Facts.
You feel me?
Everybody does everything. You can find instances in every situation. I'm when I say men and women, I'm looking at like.
That's hard to do though,
It's
bro.
very hard.
You don't know the majority of men or women.
Majority of
9
female
billion
friendships.
people in the world.
No, true. But when I say men versus women, I mean all the examples that have been in front of my face. And I'm looking at the examples that have been in front of my face of men and the examples that have been in front of my face with dealing with women.
That's biased though. That's very skewed to the people that you deal with.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't really,
maybe.
you don't know everybody.
I don't know everybody.
I'm not saying
Maybe.
that you wrong, but I'm just saying like I'm just explaining to you why I'm just like one of those people that just like think that people just do things.
Yeah, like when
I don't
people
think
say
men do. I don't think men do this
men
and
ain't
women do
shit,
this.
I'm like,
it's crazy.
nah.
Because women
all
do
of
that
us.
same shit. Men do that same shit.
because
we-
women ain't shit neither.
Can we talk about sex real quick?
Ooh. Wait, wait. How long? 31 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
We fucked
She
up.
wanna
You brought
let's
us
talk
back.
about sex,
She brought us
baby.
back.
Oh, y'all
Let's talk about
y'all doing the countdown.
quick.
Normally we haven't been to sex in probably like an hour and some change, 30 minutes, and we back to our old selves. Let's do it.
Yeah, we diving
Back
in
to our
that.
old ways.
Let's talk about sex.
We
Let's
diving in
do
that.
it.
That's what she says. No, seriously. But in dating, right?
Mhm.
At what point does sex like? When do you guys have a time or time frame?
Nah, men don't have no time.
No, we don't have no time frame.
Today.
Shit.
Oh, so now,
Today, so
Today.
she said, she said
now you
90
can say
days.
now you can say men generalizing as men now.
Yeah,
'Cause we-
that I'm a generalize. I'm a generalize.
Nigga said, I don't even need to
Men
talk
don't
to
have
all
no
of us.
time frame.
I don't got to talk to all of us.
Nah, men.
I got this.
Today is the time frame.
Like, Kevin,
right now.
There's no time frame?
Nah, there's no time frame on sex.
Why
I
put a
think-
time frame
I
on
think-
magic?
I feel like you say it's
You know what I mean? Why put a time frame on magic?
Yeah, I think
You know
if
what I'm
How
you
you know
really,
it's magic though?
Because I mean, I'm talking about just, that's the magic. That's
yo, can I say something though? Women be trying to weaponize sex.
of course.
In what way?
Because y'all try to make niggas feel bad for wanting to have sex.
Facts.
Like it's dead nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Like
I mean,
niggas really want to have sex, and women be like, "Ew, like why you want to have sex with me, bitch? Why not? Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like
Baby girl, that
for
ass is
one-
fat, this, that, and the third. That's why.
I can give you
What
10
mean?
reasons why I want to
Why
have
it's
sex.
facts. That's a fact.
Bow,
But
bow,
like you,
bow. Like come
you
on.
said, when sex gets involved,
Mhm.
it's a thing. So a lot of guys, I feel like they
For
don't.
who?
True.
you
Well,
go.
for me, I speak for myself. And I
Okay.
know a lot of females that's like that. Sex really, and you said it yourself. Like,
Nah,
you know,
I
when
agree.
sex gets involved, like, it's like,
It complicates.
It
Not
like- not-
complicates,
yeah,
but
not-
it definitely makes
it
things
shouldn't.
a lot more. It grows an attachment. Like you are now officially like
A thing.
there's things that you probably didn't care about or wouldn't care about, and as soon as you there, now those things matter.
Okay,
You know
I
what I'm
agree with
saying?
that.
Those things
Continue.
matter.
I agree.
At least for some people, because there's some people who could just really have sex and have no
and that's it.
and don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Men or women, yeah.
Both, like people. There's
Yeah,
people
there's-
that are like
Correct.
So by y'all saying that time doesn't, y'all
Wait,
it's-
pause. Now, can you answer real quick before you go on? Does
What's
time
your
matter
time
to
frame?
you?
Yeah.
It doesn't. I feel like it depends on the guy. For me in dating, like I've dated and may have had sex sooner than I would have wanted to.
Any
But
first
we
nighters?
end up being like,
First nighters.
no,
Never had a first night.
no, never will. Well, no, I won't say never will.
I'm about to
but-
say why.
Yeah, I wouldn't say because you know what? That will probably be one of those what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas type of situations. Maybe in that context.
I ain't
But
gonna
not
front say
me
why. Like it's
in the
2022, it's mad
club,
shit outside,
in
man.
Atlanta.
Yeah,
And I'm
these
just
got
in the club and I'm
mad
like,
shit
oh,
outside,
good.
bro.
Hey,
Let
look,
me
she
just
said in
take him
Atlanta. Don't be
home.
pointing over here saying in Atlanta because you listen.
You don't
Well,
let man
you
nigga
kind of
here.
know the neighborhood. You know,
Don't
you
be
get the
pointing in Atlanta.
neighborhood.
I'm
I
going
don't
back
think-
to Atlanta.
You heard some same things that I've heard. Oh, you talking? Oh, see.
I'm just saying, but continue.
But yeah, I probably wouldn't. Like, maybe if it's like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but not like in my.
Are you trying to
hometown,
control
like,
the narrative, or are you trying to like?
Yeah, I am because it's my vagina. So
No,
I'm
no,
making
I
sure.
know it's yours. I'm
what?
just saying,
I
like,
know what's yours.
do you feel like you don't want to give somebody the opportunity to be able to say,
I fucked on the first night.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've been that way since I was a kid. And that's
the only reason.
But that's not. You feel like that's a thing?
For me, it's been a thing, and it's worked for me because there's a lot of guys who have not touched me, and it's like it becomes a thing where I feel like it's like a mystery to them. You know what I mean? So like I sometimes feel like I question guys' like intentions with me, but I'm just a very like I connect sex with feelings. I've spoken about this on my podcast, Boobs Mimosas.
Say it one more time.
Yeah, Boobs Mimosas. Boobs _and _mimosas.
Right.
Yes.
That's dope.
I need to get on that.
Yeah,
podcast.
so I connect.
I need
sex,
to jump on that content.
And we talk about.
I've
talked about sex a lot in detail. So questions that you
gotta invite me on your podcast one of these days.
Of course,
I'll
sure.
pull up and talk my shit. But continue.
Yes, but yeah, so I connect sex with feelings. So for me, it's a little different, But if I'm in that moment, like I said, out some, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I probably would.
So his and this is kind of more directed to you, which I know both of y'all gonna understand where I'm coming from with this. I never understand why women have a problem with like the time frame thing, and it's because I realized that what could take me a day to sleep with you, it could take me 90 days, it could take me a year. My problem is that does not determine what the end result's still gonna be.
For you.
No, I'm talking about for the situation.
Okay.
The situation. So what I feel like is women in their mind feel like they don't want to have sex sooner because two things. They feel like the man is not going to value the situation in the relationship, one. And then two, they feel like most men are just out to get some pussy and then they just going to stop fucking with them after they get the pussy. And the reality of it is, it don't matter if it's 1 day, 90 days, 100 days, right?
If I was just
if I already only wanted the pussy, that's not. It don't matter,
ladies. This is true.
No, I'm telling you.
Like it don't even.
You can't control it.
Women don't realize sometimes
it does not affect the end result, and the end result is I was a fuckboy, and I'm willing. Look, in my fuckboy ways, I'm willing to wait 100 days to be that fuckboy that I am. That's it. So guess what? Whether if it's 100. 90, it could be 2. I know some niggas that deadass played the game for years until they finally caught that shit. I'm not one of them niggas. I don't got that much patience. I'm letting y'all know that right now.
Nah, that ain't the patience. That's just like waiting around like till it fall in your lap.
Yeah.
But niggas out here that do
niggas
it.
Won't press it. Niggas won't press it.
But I say that ain't a nigga that's chasing it for years.
No.
That's a nigga that's staying around.
I'm talking about
that chase that.
The long game is not necessarily a chase though.
But what I'm saying is, women feel like if they have sex quicker, then it might affect what go on in the relationship. And what I'm saying is, it has no effect. If a nigga want to do whatever he want to do, whether if it's tonight or whenever,
we already know.
This just sounds like a take. Like it's like if I want it. And if I this, then I'm gonna get it regardless. It's
it's not. I never say he gonna get it regardless. What I'm saying is, whatever he wanted to do after he fucked,
like
that
if he
gonna happen
don't
regardless.
If he could look at a woman and say like, "Yo,
I want to fuck her," and that's
I like her. Like I dead want to be with her. I know that already. We know that.
You can have sex the first night or
it don't matter.
2 years from now.
I'm still gonna be with you because I know what I'm.
That's what I already want to do
when I see you.
Yes,
but that's the thing is transparency, being transparent about that. So whether you, you said that towards the end.
See, when you say transparency,
you want me to come to you and say, "Hey,
yeah, I just want to fuck you, and that's it."
And that's it.
Yes.
Why would we do that?
Why would it be? I like you. Let's go and do this.
No. He don't got. But no. Wait. See, hold on. Wait.
That's worse.
Let me get this one. Hold on. A nigga could like you. That don't mean he want to be with you.
Facts.
I could very well like you.
I like you.
Exactly.
Cool. It's nothing wrong. I could absolutely like you. You are a beautiful woman. From head to toe. You have an amazing personality. I love talking to you. I enjoy time when we, kick it, whatever the case is. I don't want to be with you.
Facts. I might have already another situation that I'm trying to pursue that I might want to be with.
I just don't want to be. I'm not there. Like
I
like you.
So in most of your
but me saying I like you is not. That's transparent. I like you.
Facts.
That's not bullshit.
But that saying that to a woman, you like you guys, because you sat here and told me how idea of how you think I think. So you kind of get a little bit of it. So that if you say certain things to a woman, if you tell her I don't want a relationship, I don't want this, but you want to go to Prospect Park and take walks every Wednesday and go on dates and do all of these things.
We don't got to do all that
that's
shit.
leading into
Let me
that's
tell
a
you,
woman catching
women on
feelings.
TikTok gonna say, "Yo, that's manipulative."
It's not.
Here's the thing. Like
that's manipulative.
That's two different things that y'all talking about though. Kev is talking about like if I just like hanging out with you or whatever, like we friends.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say friends. I'm just saying if
I like you, period.
I like you, whatever it is. You talking about if a nigga tell you that like you talking about like I guess what we talked about before, boyfriend activities.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a little bit different because a nigga could, like he said, a nigga could just like want to hang out. And if he's telling you like, yo, this is what I want to do, like I just want to hang out, that's one thing. If he's saying that I don't want it to be this, you can't take Prospect Park as this if he's already telling you it's not this.
See, but
we just in Prospect Park. It's 1 million people in Prospect Park every day.
True, but Nate, what I do feel like
boyfriend.
Hold on, I just want to say this real quick. That's just y'all thing. That's it. That's all that is.
But that's the thing. How is it a thing? It's Prospect Park. But everybody
but
go
here's
there
my
every
thing.
day.
Here's my thing, Nate, and this is where I feel like I agree with you 1,000%. But some of us men do take to the next level, and I do believe
that's
that there is a.
But
hold on. You talking about Prospect Park, the example she put out there. But I'm just saying there are some things though that men do that is boyfriend girlfriend ish.
Real quick, hold on. I'm talking about when you are clear, like if you say, "Yo, we just hanging out."
I don't want to be in a relationship.
I don't want to be in a relationship. We not in a relationship.
That's transparency,
But if we go to Prospect Park, this is now.
That's fine, but you have to set boundaries. You have to also set boundaries for the tone that you're setting.
Women don't respect boundaries.
Men don't respect boundaries.
No.
Let me
people don't respect boundaries.
People, my bad. People don't respect boundaries, right? And when I say
but when I do dealing with.
When I do say women don't respect boundaries, I do also go back to when I said sometimes women don't listen. So like, hold on.
I'm gonna tell you, Lisa. I've been in situations.
Let me get this off.
Women don't listen.
Sometimes women don't listen. So like, if a man was to say, "I like you," however, I don't want to be in a relationship right now, right? I think as a woman that is interested in him in a certain way, it's your choice now.
Correct.
It's your choice now.
Correct,
it's not up to him. So this is not manipulative. I'm telling you, I like you because I do.
It's a game of chess, and now I made the move. Now it's your move.
I'm
what
human.
you gonna do?
A lot of guys,
I'm human, and I can like you, but it's up to you now to know. Facts. Like, all right, that's not enough for me. As a woman, you know that. You know that's not enough for you. Move.
That's it. Go.
Or that's too much.
Take the L and just be like, nah, I'm not willing to put myself in a situation where you not willing to commit to it because you don't want to be in a relationship.
But a lot of guys don't take that walk away and let her walk away. A lot of guys try to manipulate.
Can't force you to stay.
They try to manipulate the situation.
But you already heard what you needed to hear.
Can't nobody force you to stay.
But then throwing out the idea of being optimistic, because that's what a lot of men do. It's like, oh, but you know, if it happens, let it flow. Like it's like no.
No, you already heard what he said. I don't want to be in a relationship. If you know that's what you want, I truly and I strongly believe. So as a woman, you got to be willing to say,
be able to
of course. And at that point now, when you continue to date her and you do the Prospect Parks, you go on to dinners.
That's what I'm saying.
But you don't play a part in that?
No.
Why are you taking her out?
He laid down the foundation already.
Said I want to be. If you're hanging out with me,
let me ask you a question.
That's like it's like a form of narcissism because you know. I'm sorry, but you know that taking her out, regardless, it just feels good.
Nah, the nigga narcissist.
It's a character. It's a characteristic of a narcissist because
when does women take accountability for their actions?
No. Because I agreed with him.
That's all.
And that's not a woman thing. That's anybody. If somebody, we all have, and I've spoken about this on Boobs Mimosas, we all have a form of delusion. So when a guy or a woman tells you something, if they're showing you something, people always try to see differently. Oh, well, he's probably just maybe if we date,
or I just really like him.
Nah, or he just probably doesn't really like me. Maybe it's not like, I need to wait to see. Like, maybe, he'll be a little different in a month or two. No, like a lot of times it's in your face.
It's right there.
Right there. And especially for guys, it's transparent.
We tell on ourselves a lot of times.
So,
all the time.
The point where I was going with it is you're also in the wrong for that because if you're gonna go on dates, you're gonna know it's inevitable for a woman. Like you know this. Like if you tell a woman no, but yet you fucking her good, you doing all of this, you know that's gonna build feelings.
I'm not supposed to fuck
you're
her
contributing
good?
to that as well.
But hold up, because this is the same. This is the same thing we just spoke about.
It's only one way.
But this is the same thing we just spoke about though, because now I'm telling you one thing, right? Mm-hmm. And we talking about you saying, women is gonna think this. How do I know what you're gonna think? If I tell you if somebody tells me something, I'm gonna believe them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what you're thinking. What he told me. That's it.
If you tell me something, if you tell me, yo, I don't like whatever. Whenever that happens, I'm not gonna be surprised that you don't like it. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna be surprised that you upset, regardless of how you acted or regardless of how whatever happened. Whenever, like, once that happens and you mad, I can't be surprised at that. You told me that already.
See the thing about that, and the thing about that, Nate, is even though you're 1,000% correct, there's a lot of women out there that's gonna try to still debate that. Why? Because in their minds, that whatever they do or however they do it, they think that that's enough. That's going to eventually change this man's mind, and then he gonna fall in love. So it might be.
We delusional too sometimes.
Hold on. Both, yes. So respectfully,
they think in their mind that pussy or whatever that is, that's gonna make them switch it up.
I feel you. I know what you're talking about.
When this man is still who he is.
We've been there. I know what you're talking about. What I'm saying? But I want to ask you because you're a woman.
Right.
What we talking about? How is that? How is that my responsibility if I tell you, yo, I'm just outside right now. We gonna go to Prospect Park. We gonna go to Peter. We gonna do whatever. Mm-hmm. But
because I like,
I want to go to the park. Do you want to come with me? Yes or no? I want to go to Peter Luger's. Do you want to come? Yes or no? I want you to come with me because I like you. Like you said, I like you.
But it's selfish though, because you know
how is that selfish?
But no. So I don't know that she whatever. I told you what I know for me, and you said okay. So how do I know what you
because you have to use your own discretion. If I told you this and you're continuing I can still tell she's kind of catching feelings.
So tell me how crazy this sounds. Tell me
have to cut it off.
No. Tell me how crazy this sounds. I tell you one thing, you say okay and agree to it and say that's cool. I'm supposed to know what it looks like when you're catching feelings.
Who doesn't? You don't know when a woman has.
Because if me and you just met, we start talking. I'm supposed to. How do I know what it looks like when you catching feelings? We just hanging out. To me, it's just hanging out.
No, that's like because realistically, when you're dating a woman, you know if she's feeling. Regardless of what you lay on the table,
This is why I say it's on the y'all.
But what's catching feelings though? What's catching feelings? Is it having sex? Because you do that without feelings. We just all agree to that.
It's whatever vibe, whatever chemistry y'all have. You know,
we just might be friends. How many friends? You don't got no friends. You don't got no friends that are opposite sex that you just really.
Not that I'm fucking.
Not that I go out with, that I fuck, that I go on dates with, that I go to Prospect Park with. Who doesn't want to build or do anything with me, but yet I'm still entertaining it.
I knew that was coming.
But you never fucked somebody that you didn't see nothing going further with.
No.
See.
It's a lot of women that have.
See?
Yeah, and I know.
So you accept that? You accept that that's true. There's a lot of women that fuck niggas that
for sport
because they wanted for sport because they wanted to.
Just because they wanted to, I wouldn't say for sport.
The same reason a nigga has because they wanted to.
Just because they wanted to. That's
so in
to
that
me, that's
situation.
Sport. That's a hobby.
So what happens there? Like how can you say, yo, this is your fault? You should have cut it off because you knew that she. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this.
I'm trying to find another example to
because there is none. That's why you can't find
one. There is.
So I gotta ask a question though. I gotta ask a question. This is for everybody. So if it is a situation where that's your quote unquote friend, right, and y'all not in no exclusive relationship or nothing like that, is there things in sex that you like having sex? Is there a cutoff?
You should not fuck your friends. I don't even know where this is going.
Yeah.
But
no. Just like you said. Just like Nate said. Just like Nate said.
Saying like friends with benefits.
I'm talking
like, you know what I'm saying? Like
if y'all not in a relationship but y'all hanging out, y'all like each other, y'all cool, But
y'all not friends. Let's just change that.
So let's say
I said friend
I think friends can have sex. Let's just say that.
I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
I
think friends.
I believe so too.
I think friends can have sex.
But now, even in the situation where
niggas is crazy.
I feel worse because B.I. said that.
I
You
agree.
gotta fuck it up for yourself too, because now they gonna be like,
I'm not gonna lie. This to me, there's no. I just don't. And I'm a man, but no,
It's happened before.
To me, I don't think there's ever been a
To
successful
me, it's
friendship.
happened. It's happened.
It's
Like,
happened.
I've had
You got
sex
homegirls, friends.
Absolutely.
Regular friend.
100% that I would never touch again, that nothing would ever happen.
But we had
again.
sex once upon a time.
And yeah, like it happened before.
But let me.
Like
but,
we wasn't in a relationship at that.
But let me ask y'all.
I'm always gonna see you naked.
Wait.
Yeah,
But
like,
I want y'all to
always.
answer this question though. Let's take the word friend out of it, right? Just somebody that you vibe with that's not your boyfriend or girlfriend. I want to just.
What do y'all even call them?
But I don't know what you call that then, right? Somebody you vibing with that's not you not in a relationship with. Is there limits to like what you do during sex?
Yeah.
Like, is there like a limit? Is some things that you won't do versus some things you will do because that's not your boyfriend or girlfriend, or like?
If you thinking during sex, you shouldn't be doing it.
No,
I agree.
you have to think during sex. For me,
How do you like?
I agree with Kev.
it's
you
just
thinking
a
there
There
certain
shouldn't be no
way.
limit.
Thinking?
In my mind, sex is sex, and this is
Nigga,
what we
when that
doing.
switch get flipped,
Is on.
I'm wilding.
I
Like,
turned
are you
from Dr.
kidding me?
Jekyll to like Mr.
Can I
Hyde.
say?
Like,
Can I say something?
I
I
wanna
more
know.
say that
I'm
because
bugging out.
I think of like, and maybe it's just a me thing, but when I'm with somebody, or if I'm like the way I'm gonna fuck my husband is not the same way I'm gonna fuck my boyfriend or somebody I'm dating. It's not gonna be the same.
what makes it change
Yeah,
though?
like how?
The passion, it's different. It's like it's a bit more deserving. That side, like there's things like
Nah, I'm
like a lot of females,
same.
like for
no,
example.
I get that, but at
for
the
me,
same
same.
time, it's like you ain't even there yet.
It's not the same.
You're not there yet.
I'm not.
But
But
like
I still,
everybody's had different levels of people that they've had sex with, right?
Sure,
Everybody's
but
had.
you. So do you guys just lay good dick? Like y'all just be fucked? Like you?
Nah.
I don't think.
Do y'all
I don't
lay
think. No.
I don't know. I'm
dick
answering
on
the question
just
off
any
rip.
female?
No.
Every female you have sex with,
First of all, no. But I don't
Okay,
think.
so-
I don't think what somebody would consider good dick, right? That's not based on who she is. It's all based on how I'm feeling at the
that
moment.
day, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like,
A nigga might
change.
be tired right now, and they might be like, "But
Let
I
me
still
tell
want to
you,
have sex." It's gonna be
the
like this.
level-
Oh nah, if I'm
performance.
tired
So
and you the one. I don't care if I'm tired. What? I'm getting a second win.
Hold on, but wait.
So
the
you're
level,
doing all
the level of
types of nasty,
performance don't
kinky
change.
shit.
The level of performance don't change with who the person
Y'all
is.
tripping.
I don't think so.
Y'all tripping. Y'all bugging.
I ain't gonna lie. No. You know what? No.
Y'all tripping.
I don't think so.
Hold on. Let me
So y'all
let me
just
let
be
me
tripping.
renege on that because when you don't really care about her,
This sounds
You
it's a
not
crazy
fucking
I ain't gonna lie.
conversation.
When you don't
Like,
really
you're
care about her, niggas not even taking the coat off. Niggas
You
still got their
not. You
coat
just
on.
gonna give her a little.
Niggas not even all the way out the
And
jeans.
that's it.
Like
Yeah,
you know
you're
what I'm
not gonna
saying?
give it a good dick.
So
if
true.
you-
Very true. You're right.
You know what
I
I
ain't
mean?
gonna for
Like,
a VI ass nigga every time. I can tell in his face.
He's thinking about a lot of experiences right now. He kind of
Ass
like,
nigga.
look,
Strip
No
down.
socks.
No socks.
the lick lip.
Don't even
Come
got no
on.
grip.
There
Yo,
you
the
go.
The only thing I could say I won't do with every female is eat her pussy. But
Very true.
other than that, I mean, I can't
So
really
there are-
determine.
okay. So
I
y'all
can't
got
really
I was wrong.
determine.
My
Yeah,
bad. That's my bad.
Yeah.
I can't really determine the level of performance depending on who the person is, because
That part might be on some like I just might have been there.
one
Might
time
have caught a groove. You know
It's
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
a lot that goes into it. I mean, it depends
have
on your
y'all ever-
mental state. Like,
have
if you
y'all
drunk
ever-
or not. Like, if you depend on what's
But
going
you just
on at
can't
the
lay
time.
good dick down on certain women. You gotta, like my brother has this thing where he can look at you and tell if you got the crazy eyes, regardless, just male, female,
That's
whatever.
superficial.
That's
No,
crazy.
it's not.
Yeah.
Like
It
it's
is.
take the crazy eye part out of it. But if you're dating or or you're speaking to a woman, she kind of has some like. She has some little things, our characters that you kind of like. Yo, if
me
I
tell
give
you.
her
I
some
like
good
that.
dick, she
Yeah.
might be a little.
I'm probably
crazy.
I'm not touching that.
Let me tell you. It's
That's
all,
it. I'm
I
not
got-
touching that at all.
Let me tell you, I
Dick
got
down or
one
just-
rule. I got
what
one
might
rule.
be good to you, it might be good to her. It might be two different things.
I got one
Exactly.
rule. If she a female and she's drinking the Hennessy bottle out the bottle straight to the hat, leave that bitch alone. She's
I mean,
a psycho.
on a like a fun night, I might take it to the
She's
head.
a psycho.
She's a psycho. I am a little bit sometimes.
Psycho. She gonna scratch the side of your car. She gonna put a brick through your window. Something. She's one of them.
I'm a little crazy. I ain't gonna front.
You like him a little crazy?
The pussy be better when they crazy.
A little crazy.
Y'all say that until she really starts showing that.
Nah, I ain't say a lot of crazy.
She just can't be. Let me tell you. She just can't be a thin line between love and hate crazy.
That's a lot of crazy.
That's too much crazy.
The nastiest shit you ever did.
Boy, come on now.
It's a crazy.
That's a good question.
Come on.
See, that's the thing
What's
too.
the craziest situation you ever got yourself into?
Why y'all want to ask me first?
We're gonna go around the whole room.
Because we know you got some good ones. Come on.
Nah, hold on. Let's start somewhere else first.
Now niggas don't want to tell stories.
I told you.
She said babe before.
Listen, I told you I'm simmering down, man.
Nah, we not simmering, man.
Let's start somewhere else.
We gotta light it up.
All right. One of y'all give me some inspiration. Tell y'all story. Tell y'all
What's the
story.
freakiest shit you ever done?
Nate,
the freakiest shit. Nah, I don't be on no freak time really.
I be on demon time. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you.
You just ain't meet the right one.
I mean,
that's really
probably
what it
like
is.
outside, maybe like that type of thing. I like the you know the
nature type.
Yeah, not nature, just the exhilaration of you might get caught type shit.
Okay,
but
the thrill.
I'm not on no freak, no crazy freak shit.
I think the craziest thing I've ever done, the craziest situation I've ever been into, it was me.
Oh, this is good. It's about to be good. You thinking, y'all?
It was me and my man and 7 girls.
Oh
Facts.
Lord,
That's a fact.
Ooh.
It was me and my man and 7 women.
Yo,
7
I ain't
chicks.
gonna lie. There's never. We are like 10, 11 episodes in, and at this point, this nigga's always in some type of orgy.
I think it gotta be number 4. This gotta be the 4th orgy story.
Wow.
Yo, it was me and my man, 7 girls. Right?
King,
Yo, let me tell you. And
it gotta be the 4th
and
orgy story.
It was girls eating girls out, all kind of shit. Shit was a wild night. I ain't gonna lie.
Where the fuck was you at? I'm sorry. Where was you at?
It was a wild night. It was
in
one
Crown
of
Heights?
Nah, that's crazy because I was in Brooklyn.
I'm just trying to think about. I'm trying to get like a picture.
I was in Brooklyn.
So was it like a room?
Like
Like
what?
was it like a?
Nah. So what
Was there
happened was
ventilation? Because that's a lot of.
That
vaginas.
sounds really
nah.
crazy.
So I'm gonna tell you.
Smell crazy
So it
in
was
there.
a situation to where, I was at a club. I was at Greenhouse back when Greenhouse was in Manhattan, and after the club, we were supposed to go get some food, and me being me, I'm like, yo, I always like to see how far a nigga could go, right? You gonna push it and see, if they catch it or not, Sometimes you throw the hook out and see what happens. And I was like, yo, they definitely caught it. I was like, yo, instead of going to get some food at like a breakfast spot or whatever, yo, how about we go to the spot and make some and cook some food? And the girls, they was down with it. Now, I got one of my homies, he was like, a big money getting nigga. I was way younger. He was an older nigga, but he was getting a lot of money. And he had a loft downtown on Park Avenue. Big loft. And he always used to let us let me and my man hold the keys. Yo, y'all go ahead, do what y'all want to do. Whenever he ain't there.
Didn't even know. He ain't even know.
No, he knew.
Oh, he knew.
He knew. He. That's what he gave it to us for.
To have orgies?
No, not to have orgies, but to do whatever we wanted to do when he wasn't around. Like that's the homie. Like
So
he
the
was
orgies probably was like, yo, y'all niggas doing too much.
Nah, he ain't care about none of that. He ain't care. He one of them niggas. He ain't care. So as long as niggas cleaned up his shit, he was good. But so I got the access to the crib, downtown Brooklyn. We like, yo, we might as well just pull up. Yo, they really followed and pulled up, and that was a good night.
Just gonna leave it like that. That was a good night.
Please leave it like that.
That was yo, and the crazy shit is this.
I did.
Hold on, wait, I gotta say this real quick. After, like the next day, me and my man was telling, tell the homies the stories and all that. Niggas like, yo, why you ain't call us? And I'm like, bro, who the fuck in that moment is gonna think to call somebody like, and wait for a nigga to come?
Yeah, like.
Me? I didn't think, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think to call nobody at 3 and 4 in the morning, like, yo, pull up, so I got 7 bitches.
Man,
like, I ain't think to do all that.
You greedy.
We was in the moment. It was going down.
$7 You
wanted them all.
$7.
Listen, it was going down, and that's how it went down.
You wild.
What was yours, Kev?
The craziest shit I ever did was probably the most foul shit I ever did too. And I was gonna take this to the grave. So, if the girl that I was dating at the time,
it comes out on a Not As Crazy podcast, y'all.
Yeah,
if the girl I was dating at the time, if she puts the timeline together,
she gonna know
it's gonna be bad. But I was dating this girl. I just got my hoopty. So, I'm outside, I'm running around, I just got my hoopty. And I pick up my girl at the time. And this other girl that I was really like, it sounds crazy, but this girl I really wanted to have sex with. I had my eye on her for a long time.
And that's it, because we got to be transparent now. That was it at the time. That's all you wanted.
He probably liked her.
I liked her. But she just kept, I don't know what it was. It just never, whatever. She hit me one day and was like, yo, where you at? Mind you, I'm riding in the car with my girlfriend. So I probably looked down at the stoplight like I'm in Brooklyn, whatever. And she's like, pull up on me. I'm like, you playing. Like, stop playing, whatever. Mm-hmm. She sent me the naked picture. Like, nah, I'm dead ass serious. I'm not playing with you no more.
Game time.
Yeah, I said.
This is where
get out.
No, I took her with me. Because I knew her. I said, yo, I gotta go to my man crib real quick.
Savage.
Because I knew she wasn't. Look, I knew she was gonna say I'm not going. She never wanted to go inside.
Past tense, okay.
Past tense. This is
past
like
tense. Transparency.
This is a long,
okay.
very, 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 very long time ago. I was dead ass like 20. Like this was mad long ago.
That's gangster, bro.
But yeah, I took her. Yo, look, this was once in a lifetime.
Facts.
She was fire. I'm like, yo, look, I might not get this chance again. Whatever. I said I knew she was. Every time I would go to,
nothing. I'm listening. Just power the vagina.
Oh yeah, the power of it is crazy. But I knew every time I go somewhere, I'm like, you want to come up? My man's just out with it. She'd be like, nah, I don't want to go. I'll wait in the car. So I already knew what her answer was gonna be. So I took her with me, parked down the block, walked up to the house, went inside. Crazy thing is now, like in hindsight, I don't even know if the pussy was good or not. I had a condom on.
You can't tell a pussy good or not. Condom on, you can still tell.
Why?
To me at least, I don't really.
It's the circumference of that thing. Like,
yeah, it don't really. To me, it don't really like. It was really like when I really look back on, I'm like, I could have did without that.
Wow.
I could have did without that.
So.
But yeah, I went inside, did that, took a shower, came back out.
Yo, you a real nigga for that. Nah, I don't know if a real nigga is the right word.
Yeah, not real nigga.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't champion me for that.
I don't know if it's a real nigga.
No. I'll take that back. I ain't never seen
nigga correct himself that fast.
I take that back.
That was the first time I did something and knew it was foul and regretted it like instantly.
That was a real, you was on real demon time.
It was very dangerous.
That was demon. Let me tell you, and the crazy part about that is, bro, you wasn't just with a girl that you was with a girl that you was really fucking with.
No, she was my girlfriend at the time.
In the car, yo.
Yeah, she was my girlfriend at the time.
Savage.
I knew the relationship was on the way out though. The relationship was definitely fizzling out.
Savage.
Yeah, he knows.
But wait, so
Randy know who it is.
So you didn't answer.
Yeah, here we go.
What's yours?
The freakiest shit I've ever done. I mean, I've used a sex toy before. Not like a dildo on him or anything, but it's like a dick ring type of thing, kind of vibrates. Wow, I was like probably 20, years ago. Yeah, it's like
what?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. You got it right. That's
he
that
said
one.
This shit like it. Yeah, I know this shit.
Cut,
I use it all the time.
The green one, right?
Nigga said, yeah, I got the green one. A cock ring, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that's funny.
Maybe that's the freakiest, but
you put a cock ring on him while he was fucking you.
Yeah, I kind of felt it on my clit, so it felt good, but I know it felt good for him. That was like the freaky.
A cock ring.
That's how
Amazon real quick.
How is that freaky? How is that freaky for you though?
Because he's getting pleasure out of it.
But
I'm a pleaser, so if you're getting pleasure out of whatever it is, it's fine. Like as long as you're being pleased, then that's all that matters to me.
Okay.
But I mean, locations, I would say, like maybe I've had sex in like a driveway, car, like weird places. But I mean, freakiest, I guess that was like the freakiest.
Yeah, I did some.
But I am open.
I did a lot of wild shit though.
Kinky and freaky.
You a wild nigga.
I did a lot of wild shit.
The wildest place I ever did it was a hair salon.
That's the wildest? I hear someone?
Like,
He said
like
that's
there was
it?
like people there, like
Yes, people there.
Oh, that's fire.
It's very thrilling. Yeah,
That's fire.
like
That's
that.
I had
fire.
a really wild
That's fire.
It was wild. I'm not gonna lie. I did some wild shit.
So I got a question for y'all. What is the most embarrassing sex story
I was gonna
y'all ever
ask
had?
that too.
Oh,
Like
I was gonna
embarrassing.
ask that.
2 pump chump.
You had
That was it.
you had one of those?
Yeah.
Wait, what's that? Wait, so you gotta elaborate. What's that?
I had one of those too, but go ahead. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, God, you had one of those. What's that?
it's
What-
over.
exactly what it sounds like.
Like
He
in and
had
out.
Mike Tyson 30-second knockout.
And it's clipped.
Well, not me, but yeah.
Oh my God! Wait, I want to know what happened
the
with that
thing.
story, Nate. What happened?
Yo, it's gonna get worse.
Were you tired? You say very, very relaxed. Like,
gonna get worse.
This about to get worse.
Nah,
But
this is like the only time this happened too. It's
You
crazy.
gotta let that be known.
I gotta let it be known, son. Like,
transparency, y'all. Being transparent.
yo, I can't even explain it. The story's short.
The whole thing about the story is short. Everything about
Everything
it.
about the story is
shit.
quick, man.
What happened?
Yeah.
So tell a quick story.
Bong bong.
That's it.
Damn. All right. Let's try this again. Bong bong.
Bing bong, bong bing.
Damn.
Again.
So, question: was it that fire, or you just really?
wait.
I don't even know.
This is a real question. Okay, can I ask this question? And like, this is a real question.
Yo,
Wait, I'm sorry.
Let me
Please
try
ask
this
the question.
again.
The nigga did. Wait. Did you say you had 2 in a row? And you
Still, you should have just threw the
I
towel
went home
in.
after that.
You should have just threw the
I went
towel
home
in.
after that.
Yo.
I dropped it back off at the crib. I said,
Try
yo.
again.
The second one is supposed to be the long one, and niggas said big again.
Yo, boy.
I'm sorry. That laughed so hard. Yo, I'm trying.
Yo, I ain't even mad at it.
I still got it.
It is what it
Yo,
is.
shit happens, bro.
Nigga said that sucks for you, my love.
Niggas said, hold on, wait.
See, that's selfish too, because that's another
That
thing.
is
We gotta
selfish.
get
That's
real
selfish.
on
That's
that.
super
The nigga said, hold on,
She
wait,
gotta
let's try
count
this
that.
shit again.
And then a lot of
She gotta
guys
count
too.
that.
When you're having sex, right? I don't even know if I should. I don't even know if I should start it with you, but let me.
Oh shit! Oh my God! I didn't tell her.
Is a woman getting her nut?
man.
Is that a thing for you, or does
it's a
it not
thing.
matter?
It should be.
So, do you come before her, or you? Make
I don't
sure
want
she,
to.
But if,
Do you try?
I don't
you
want to.
try?
But if it happens, nigga, we just gonna
I
go
don't.
again.
My intention going into sex is how crazy can I make her go?
Facts.
Okay, that's good.
I want to see you like enjoying yourself.
Facts.
That make it better.
By any means,
That make it
or
better. Yeah, but
by
I don't
any
give a
means?
fuck. I'm doing whatever I got to do.
Facts.
All right.
But if it happened,
He's like, hey.
look,
Yo,
I'm
Can
gonna
I
blame
ask
you.
you?
I'm gonna just blame you.
what? My most
I'ma
embarrassing.
just blame you.
The woman, why?
Your pussy too good. Look, why you didn't put this good pussy on me? Feel me?
Oh, you gotta.
Yo,
You gotta blame
You
her.
want?
I
My
want
fault,
to
my fault,
know.
my fault.
You want to know my most
My
embarrassing
fault.
sex story?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing you gotta say is, "Damn, this pussy is good. Oh my god."
Well, no, not that. Well, you could tell me that
All right.
after, but I want to know. Like,
What?
do you like going into sex?
Uh-huh.
Whose nut matters to you
Hers.
the most?
Hers.
I'm gonna get mine regardless.
So by
Cause
saying this,
I know
do
I
you,
could get mine any moment.
do you really like hold it down? You have
Yeah, I do. Let me tell you. Let me tell
Yo,
you.
whenever a nigga switch speeds, whenever he
That's the
switch
reason.
speeds or motions,
Yeah. Just get in there.
hold on.
you
It's
trying
a
to calm
breathing
yourself
for me.
down.
yeah.
So I'm gonna give y'all. Nah, I don't even want to say this. Fuck
Come
it.
on, bro. Don't do that now. It's too late.
It's too late.
Too late.
Already all the way in.
Come
it.
on with it.
Pause.
All right. So me, if I know I'm about to come and I feel like
I start eating pussy, I already know what you're about to say.
I pull out and I just go out and start eating pussy.
I know my nigga. I know my. Yo, first of all,
He said you was there with the
If we go back to
seven.
the first
He was
episode,
there. He was there. He was there.
this nigga Vi definitly was eating pussy on camera. Like he was out. He was
Yeah,
butt
these
I
outside.
didn't see that.
He was butt naked
Yo,
too.
let me tell you. Nigga was butt naked. Yo, let me tell you, right?
Nigga
I
was
pull
wildin'.
out, start eating some pussy, calm my shit down a little bit,
Then get back in there.
and then then go back in. And meanwhile, she gonna be enjoying herself, right? She's not really thinking too much like why I'm doing it. She just know that I'm eating her pussy or whatever at the moment.
That's actually my most embarrassing.
What?
I remember it was a time. Again, I just couldn't get hard.
That happens a
And
lot
I
for
spent
guys.
like
Why is
an
that?
hour just like eating pussy and then
Never.
Got your lips super
swear to
moist.
God,
Put
just
your-
lay. And then I laid down and I was just like, I'm done. I can't.
Yo, all right. So look,
That's
right. My
crazy.
embarrassing moment, my most embarrassing moment.
I was young, man. This is what it is.
I was having sex with a girl, and she was feeling it, I guess. But I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really feeling it. So I literally was like, "Yo, man, how about you just play with my nipples on, jerk my dick and like."
So your nipples like is a thing for you?
Yeah. I was like, yo, lick my nipples and let me jerk my dick and I come like that. And that's exactly what happened. She licked my nipples, I jerked my dick and I came.
That may have been the freakiest thing I ever did. Under the Brooklyn, is it the?
What?
This is under the Brooklyn.
Well, no, he wanted me to play with my nipples and jerk his dick, and that made him come. Yeah, it was.
Nah, you got
It was me playing with mine.
You gotta play with mine. Fuck that.
That's you gotta find the location.
That's hard. That's tough.
She trying to leave that out on the second pass. Like, wait, I heard that.
Under which bridge?
No, but that was in moaning. Moaning turned him on. So he moaning, rubbing your nipples, and like it doesn't matter what you're doing. It's just more as long as you're moaning and rubbing your nipples, like that's it.
Yo.
So that's like a thing for guys. I guess I'm assuming.
Yeah,
No?
I liked it, and then that's literally what that was my sex right there. Like that was like my time of pleasure, and I felt
That's your
bad
most
because
embarrassing story?
I probably got one more.
I'm about to say, I know you got one more. Clearly, that's not your
I
most
probably
embarrassing
got one
story.
more.
I probably got one more. But that was embarrassing because, like, I mean, I felt bad because like.
That's
She
embarrassing
told her-
the same way that
She
niggas
told
be
her
like,
friend. She told her friend about what happened. Her friend asked me like, "What?"
Not the group chat.
Yeah, and the
you
girl
need to
and one of her
group chat.
homegirls came to me and was like, "Yo, like, why you do my friend like that?" And I was like, I couldn't, I can't help but to be honest.
that's embarrassing. Like when you be in a job interview, they ask you what's your least skill, and you be like, I work too hard.
I work too hard.
That's the same thing you just said.
And why we always do that too? I work too hard.
I was just like, nah. I told her friend like, yo, I did feel bad, but
You know
I
what we
really-
gotta
I was-
stop doing
I
as
wasn't
niggas,
into
though?
it.
Like when we not like sexually attracted to a woman, we just gotta not fuck with her.
You right?
No.
No, because I put myself in some bullshit.
You said no?
No, you
You can
can't.
build that.
I literally, and the funny
You
thing
think
is,
niggas should fuck people they not attracted to?
No, he's saying cut them off. I'm saying like
not cut them
no,
off,
he's
I'm
saying don't fuck
don't
them.
fuck. I'm saying don't fuck. Like there was just one girl, right? But this thing is, I told her sometimes this is.
the delusion.
I hate going back here, but sometimes women don't listen. Because I definitely told her before, like, yo, I see you more as like a friend.
I see you more.
Like I don't really see you. I didn't really want to tell her I'm not attracted to her because I didn't want to. I feel like that would be mean. Just told her I wasn't attracted. I just told her, I see her more as a friend. Like I kept saying that. I see you more as a friend, but she just kept pushing it. And one time we was somewhere by ourselves. Well, we wasn't even really by ourselves. There were other people there, but we was kind of like, I guess, sectioned off somewhere.
In your own cut.
Yeah, like, and she was like, this is my moment. And she was like, I'm gonna get him with the head.
All right.
And you said no.
No, I let her embarrass herself because it did not work.
You know what's so crazy?
It did not work to which did she?
He let her suck his dick and that was it.
Gummy worm. Like it did not work
His shit didn't get hard.
at all.
She got a bad head.
She was tight.
Dirt.
Like sick.
I just.
Yo,
I
I
don't
ain't gonna
even
lie
know
though.
what to say. I mean,
Let me tell you,
I can't force it. If I'm not attracted to somebody, it's just not
let me tell you,
clip.
it was a girl I was not attracted to at all. and I got the best head of my life. And that's all she did. I swear to God. Listen, she gave me like the best head. Maybe not. It was definitely top 3. Dead or alive.
I really wild.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
Dead
or alive is crazy.
I feel
top
like
3.
it's more crazy.
On this girl back before.
Spit on her back? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's regular.
I spit in the girl's mouth.
I just wanted to stop. So like.
That's so like.
Oh, act like you came. And y'all about to come. Shit.
Kevin.
Say, yo, this is too good. I'm about to come.
And you spit on her back, act like that was the cum.
I'm not sharing this.
That shit was not semen. Ladies, that was not semen. That was fucking mucus.
That was
all right?
mucus.
Spit on her back. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I had to get up out of there.
Oh my God.
Had to.
For me, most embarrassing moment. We fell off the bed before.
That's not embarrassing.
It's regular, but not really. Cause like for one, it was kind of like makeup sex. So we both mad at each other.
That's cute as hell, actually.
Facts. Y'all supposed to laugh.
I'm the only one with an embarrassing story.
We laughed.
Y'all niggas made each other first.
That wasn't even embarrassing like that.
I got a 2-pump chump story too, though. Like,
go ahead.
No. I told my embarrassing story.
There you go. Come on.
They be short stories.
2-pump chump.
And the crazy part is, with the girl who I caught that little situation with, I dead one of her too. I was fiending.
You ain't never get it again after that.
That's why you did it.
You
ain't get it again after that?
Never.
Damn, son.
She didn't even let me. See, that's why I laughed so hard with you, because she didn't even let me do the second round to redeem myself. Like I'm talking about.
Me and Shorty's still cool though. That's my friend.
That's your friend.
I'm talking about like, yo, bro. I was fiending for her.
See, but that's why you
and let me tell you, she was so fucking fire.
Can that happen? Like you get
too
super nervous or too excited?
I mean, let me tell you.
Like that, I would think that would like arouse you. Like
it arouses you too much.
Too much. Let me tell you.
It just doesn't.
Your shit, where your shit be quick. Like you bust off.
I'm gonna tell y'all, right?
Whoa.
I was so fiending for this girl. I literally, like, I think that night that we actually hung out, that date, I must have spent like $1,000 that night. $1,000 just on some regular shit. We hung out. I had so much fun, right?
$1,000 for some.
$1,000, right? So check it.
What?
I spent $1,000 that night on that date, right? So check it. This was when.
Nah, she got to run that back.
Yeah, that's like.
So look, I'm gonna be real, right? So this is when. I want to say at this time, I think I was staying. I think I was just looking for a new apartment. And I was staying at my cousin's house in Queens on Suffolk Boulevard. We downtown Brooklyn though, right? I'm talking about like this is probably like 8, 9 o'clock at night. So I'm thinking like, yo, my dumb ass, I'm trying to wow her. You feel me? I'm like, yo, you gotta be somewhere tomorrow? She like, nah. So instead of my dumb ass saying, yo, let's go get a hotel room, I said, yo, if you don't got nowhere to be, I don't got nowhere to be tomorrow. Yo, let's go to Atlantic City. Randomly.
Go to Atlantic City? Crazy.
I was like, yo, let's go to Atlantic City. She was with it. So I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I got it. I know she spent the night with me in Atlantic City. It's game time, you feel me?
Nigga said flew out.
Flew out to Atlantic City.
Nigga flew her out.
So look, we went to Atlantic City
out.
That night. Like I said, I spent like $1,000 something that whole night, like $1,200, some shit like that night.
I hope you left the casino up.
Nigga, I was down, nigga. Fuck you mean? I ain't win nothing. I was down. But anyway, I wasn't even mad about the money. I was happy. Like, fuck it. I spent this shit. I got it. We out. Nigga, went to a hotel. I'm talking about like, I literally probably had dead ass like 5 pumps. No lie. Like 5 pumps.
All the way to Jersey.
Casino hotel too?
Nigga.
Casino hotel? Like one like you ain't go off the
No, I was at the
shit.
Yeah, I stayed at the Harris. I was at the Harris and I literally
that's Motel 6 action.
I literally
Smoky sheets.
I literally hit it with 5 pumps and that was it, boy. It was all she wrote.
Y'all had to spend the rest of the night together?
Yo, bro. 5 pumps. 5. Let me tell you.
I took her home. I took Shorty home, so I ain't had to sleep with that embarrassment.
Yo, I ain't even get a chance. I ain't even, and my dumb ass, I ain't even get a chance to like try to redeem myself. I ain't get nothing. It was just.
It's not a good thing for y'all per se, but it's not a bad thing.
For what?
It's a waste, right?
For a man to come quick.
It's a waste, right?
It's a waste, especially
it's
like
a waste of
if
a body.
You're a woman that wants her nut. Like,
yo,
it's embarrassing.
Yo, she was so.
I'll still give it to you.
She was so like disgusted, and I was like, yo,
she
listen.
Right sitting there like, damn, I'm naked.
Y'all slept with y'all backs to each other. I know that.
I was like, damn, bro.
You ain't trying to snuggle her?
You was still trying to cuddle? This nigga was still
I would have been right on her back, yo, girl.
Yo,
shit was amazing.
I know the nigga be out with
and I was fiending, bro.
Shit was amazing.
Like
that shit was amazing.
But let me tell you. And I still feel I don't give a fuck. 5 punks, nigga. That 5 punk count, nigga.
Nigga said I count that.
My 5 punk count.
Bugging
Y'all
out.
kinky? I want to know what's your fetish? Like, do you guys have fetishes? Or if you don't have a fetish, then what is something that you would want to do or try that you've never really done or tried before?
I think I'm down to really try whatever. Honestly, I don't know. I don't have a specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
do you have something that you may consider like a kinky, like something that you like during sex or from a woman, or that's like, just kinky?
I'm with anything that don't involve my butt.
I'm about to say, as long as they ain't ass play,
Yeah,
like
I'm
but
good at whatever.
The thing. A lot of guys be liking their ass ate.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool on that.
Nigga quiet.
I'm cool.
He too quiet.
I'm cool.
With the straight face.
On that.
Is this a thing for you?
Yo, listen.
With the straight face.
You gotta come on Boobs Mimosas. I need you on Boobs Mimosas.
Listen, man.
He's definitely getting a body wash.
No. How you gonna say I'm definitely like?
See, that's the thing that I say when I say
fetish?
like marriage. It's like not necessarily marriage, but somebody that I'm really, really into.
Yeah, I don't want my wife. Sorry, no.
I want my wife. No. I'm gonna be real. If my ass had to get ate, it will have to be my wife doing it. Though
I would rather if somebody gonna eat my butt, I'd rather be somebody I ain't really gonna see again. I don't want to wake up and see
ever
you
again. But you are open to it.
Nah, I'm not open to it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not with the shit.
There's no if. If you not, you not.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Not me. No.
So I'm gonna be real with y'all. I am open to it, but my fetish or something that I like to do. This is when I'm really turned up and I'm really into the sex. I'm really like in it. I like to like have her lay on her back with her legs in. I suck her toes while I'm fucking her.
That's regular.
I like that.
No,
though. I like sucking a woman's toes while I'm fucking her.
You got a foot fetish?
I don't even have a foot fetish. It's only when I'm fucking her. I think people with foot fetishes like toes
feet.
regardless.
Yeah.
Like
Need that.
I only like doing it while we having sex and like she's laying on her back and you know what I mean. Shit like
but that's
that.
regular. You supposed to do that.
Suck her toes while she
while you on top of her, you supposed to put her toes in your mouth.
I like that. I like that.
For me, it's like I like when I'm giving head. Like
no feet go on the floor.
He has
right?
to have like
I just want to be sure everybody knows that.
I want to hear this though.
So
when I'm pleasing,
quiet on the set.
When I'm pleasing him, like I like for him to have like a wife beater on and like a chain.
Y'all are real.
It don't
specific.
even matter. Like a wife beater on, a chain, and
what if you don't got no chain?
She ain't fucking you.
It's like I can settle still, like, but you know,
I'm saying, what if you don't got no chain?
It doesn't have to be a big body or anything like that. Just just something. It's just.
Nigga say, hold on,
real quick.
You gotta have one hand up and just be chilling.
And do the W. What you think he camera on and paid him for?
I don't know what it is.
So you see, I had my leg up.
I don't know.
If anyone has the answer out there, please let me know. But it's just something about that.
Something about what? About white beater
and chain. White beater chain, one hand up. You just watching me.
Doing Dougie.
Just watching me.
Are you into filming it?
I've never filmed before, but I'm into it as long as it's on my phone.
So it can't be on the man phone?
So you don't know if you got filmed before?
I would hope not.
Because niggas is definitely like...
Yo, you know what's okay? I never really filmed that, though.
I would love to film myself, giving,
I never really filmed it.
I would love to see.
You never filmed what?
I never really like... I filmed myself... I filmed myself getting head once or twice or 3 times, 4 times maybe before, but I never really filmed like the actual everything. Like,
Oh, I got it.
really.
I want that. I want it with a,
Not
like
even
a
asking.
camera though.
Huh?
Like
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me stop.
oh my god. I want that.
I'm not asking.
Oh, you just doing?
Yeah.
You're gonna just record?
Nigga not even asking for consent.
You're not gonna
Yeah,
record?
nah, you gonna see it. You gonna see the light and all of that. But
Imagine just seeing light.
But like nigga said, like I don't think you. Who said it? I don't think you should have to think when it's sex. Like, nah, I'm gonna just pull out my phone and if you're not with it, you say, yo, turn that off. All right.
That's it. He gonna turn it off.
I bet.
I don't. When I'm having sex, I don't even be thinking about picking up my phone. That's
Yo, this
Yeah,
girl
like,
tweeted. I don't know if she tweeted or wrote on Instagram. She said, "Yo, I got something for niggas that just be picking up their phone trying to film." She said, "If I see that light in my face, I'm gonna yell out, I'm a man."
I like that. Whoever tweeted that.
Yo, I would die laughing.
That's how you get them.
I would die.
Put the camera out, huh?
Yo,
I'm
bro,
a
son,
man.
take the dick out my mouth and be like, I'm a man. Son, I was crying, bro.
Somebody
that's
answered earlier that they've gotten bad head before. Have you ever gotten bad head? And how did you deal with
Absolutely,
that? And if you haven't, and you
Yo,
let's
have
just
you
say
ever
God
got some
forbid,
head and
how would
your
you deal
dick
with
still
that?
was dry? Like, bitch,
Wait, what?
Wait,
like, how the
Only
fuck you
physically
do that?
you ain't doing it right.
Yeah,
Nah, I definitely had head before with, and she
Dry
was
head?
sucking it, and my shit still was damn near dry. Like, bitch, how was that even possible?
How was it like? How
gotta-
was it?
she gotta do
was
something
there?
with her tongue. She gotta
Was there
clean
not
her shit.
friction?
I don't know,
white
man,
on
but
tongue.
my
she
shit,
got a white tongue. She gotta do something.
Yeah. Was there like?
that definitely happened. Like, I was like, nah, this shit is not real. Like,
Have you got bad hair before?
I think everybody got bad head.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know.
yeah, you just said Shorty was giving you
just-
top.
yo,
and-
bad
I don't even think it was that it was
Nah,
bad head. I
bad
just
head
literally
is just
wasn't.
bad head is just not
attracted.
great head.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, I will probably say the same. I think
Bad head is
literally
just
in
not
my
great
life,
head,
I've
like-
probably, without assisting, I probably came off a head like 3 times in my life.
In your life?
Yes.
What?
Crazy.
How?
Damn.
I would either
Your clit is
assist,
the most, like-
yeah, but a lot of guys don't. They
They do all the bullshit.
you gotta focus on the clip first. When you focus on
Niggas
the
just
clip
over
and
here
you pay
wilding on
attention,
music
like,
when you focus on the
niggas
clip,
giving that.
Nigga.
Not gonna lie.
Yo, Kev, do it again. Do it again. Kev, do it again.
No lie.
Do it again.
The first time I gave head,
Nigga was like this.
You
I
can't
did that.
say it like that.
and, no,
Kev,
sorry.
what you
Look,
did?
Wait, let me see. Let me see.
I was like this.
Oh no!
You ain't never watched porn before?
After like 3 minutes, she said like this. She said, "Yo,
Come here. Let me show you.
No,
Let me
she
teach you how
just
to
told
do-
me to stop. She said, "Come here. We just talk for the rest of the night."
Yeah,
Talk for the rest of the
yeah, I
was
would have.
chilling.
That's
chilling
like
for
the
the
best.
She was like, yeah, you ain't ready for this right
Yeah,
now.
And we
yeah.
never pursued a sexual relationship after that. Like, that's my home. That's actually
But
my
you never-
homegirl. My homegirl.
You never watched porn
Yo.
before that?
Yeah, but I was really dead young though. I'm not gonna lie. I was dead young, and you know,
Was y'all the type that was like trying to emulate what you seen in porn?
Yep.
I
I was trying to do all of that shit.
I tried to do everything. I mean, yo,
Not
and that's probably, let me tell you, that's probably why I got into like,
that's what fucked niggas up, honestly.
it fucked me up mentally because,
now
bro,
you think you could do that shit?
yo,
Nah, you
yo,
think that's what sex is? Like, you
bro,
really think
it
that's what
fucked
sex
me up
is?
because that's what got me into like, having like,
Orgies?
orgies and all that shit. Nah, real talk.
Why though?
I never
What?
went that far.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you,
You
because
don't
it
gotta
just,
do a little bit more in orgies during orgies. No
more like what?
work. Like it's a lot of
You gotta do
vaginas.
less.
Like it's
No, it's just fun. It's everybody's having fun all within they, you know what I mean?
If he got comfortable with himself, I ain't mad at
Yeah,
it.
you
it's
comfortable
like-
with stuff, or you not really laying dick. Like do you be laying? Is it just more
An
comfortable?
orgy
in
is
an
not the
open
time for that
setting?
though.
It's not the time to. It's just having fun. Like everybody having fun, and you just getting a little
It's
bit
like
of
when
see
you
what's
playing,
going
rather
on.
orgies
playing
than,
basketball.
like-
If you got five
Five
niggas
on
on the
five,
team
yeah,
that
it's
could
just-
that could put up 30, you don't
Yeah.
gotta go for 40. Like you
Nigga
just
said, I'm just gonna put up 10.
like you chilling.
Yeah.
One night you might beat a 40 man. Next night you might hit him with a 10, 15 piece. Who knows?
But if everybody's a shooter, you don't gotta be shooting on that.
The
Oh
fun.
my God.
Now
Chill.
that's the
I'm
young
getting
nigga
head
me. You feel me? That was
not doing no
that was
sex.
the 25 and under me. You feel me? That was 25 and under me. I've experienced a lot. I tell people all the time, I've experienced everything except anything gay. But I've experienced a lot. Now,
So you've eaten ass. You've done the whole thing.
yeah.
Eating ass is regular too.
Yeah.
You got in your
not
face
regular.
like roll before
Let's
and
put
all
that
that.
out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's regular.
Yeah.
It's regular now.
Not for me.
Hold on. I just remember one of my fetishes that I do like.
Mhm.
I do like spitting in women's mouth.
Okay, that's a good.
I like spitting in
as a
women's
woman,
mouth.
like, cause you're here, you represent for the women tonight. Is that a thing? Like, you cool with that?
There's a thing. It's a thing for a lot of. For me, no. You could spit like on, at my ass. You could do that, but my mouth, I don't know. I've never, especially if it's like a hawk.
Nah, that's disgusting. Like, let's call a spade a spade. That's nasty.
It's not, yo, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's not nasty.
I mean, but
bro.
you kissing, you tongue. I mean, it's just.
That's different.
It's a whole different thing.
Let me tell you, I've done kissed.
Can you imagine spit dripping?
Let me tell you, let me tell you, I've been spitting in women's mouth who originally said they wouldn't like it and did it.
I'm gonna turn myself off if I spit in your mouth.
Liking it.
I ain't gonna lie.
If I spit in this girl's mouth and she's just like, yo, like whatever. Like,
I'm talking about girls be like,
nah, that's going.
I feel like if a man could come in your mouth, he could spit in your mouth.
That's different. It's totally different.
It's cum though. I can't say have you cum.
Nigga, shit, have you tasted cum?
No. Cum is not like if you honestly.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like
it's for y'all pleasure. To be honest, I feel like
that's a part of sex,
the best
and I feel like
it.
spitting in your mouth is just nasty. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just a mental block for me. That's just me personally.
A lot of females think swallowing cum is disgusting, yet spitting and hawk spitting in the mouth is just...
See, but why, I wouldn't even hawk spit. Like, I don't even know.
It ain't about so much
came
hawk
across
spit.
that. You came across a girl that's not gonna let a dude bust in their mouth, but they gonna let a dude spit in their mouth.
Well, not spit, but I know like girls that find a man coming in them swallowing cum is nasty. Yet there's other things that's like I mean I can't really pinpoint, but there's a couple females that I know like simple things is disgusting to them. Yet a man's cum in your mouth is just like.
Now here's the crazy thing though. If a woman's not into it, like that's not like a deal breaker, right? That's not nothing that.
Is that a deal breaker?
If she's not into what?
If she's not into like having spit in her mouth, I'm not gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna fuck with you because you don't like spit in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. If it just for me, if she is into it, then I'm with the shit.
Would you say the woman that doesn't give head?
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh God, everyone said
no.
No.
I can't do it.
You gotta grow up at that point. What do you do?
Would you? Oh, you saying the girl gotta grow up?
Yeah, she gotta grow up.
Yeah, I can't be in a relationship.
That's a double standard a little because there's a lot of guys. No.
Yeah, like come on, he gotta grow
How's
up.
that double standard?
Because a lot of guys, there's guys that don't give head, and would be like,
I don't know if there's guys that don't eat pussy. I think it's guys that
they pick and choose.
I think that's guys. I think there's guys that's selective.
Yeah, they pick and choose.
Or they just haven't met that woman that has gotten them to that point.
I think they probably lying to you.
Oh well.
Yeah, they pick and choose for sure.
I
think because you 30 plus, right? No.
33.
So I'm assuming that you hanging out with dudes that's 30 plus, and I think it's very few of them that's not eating pussy. Yeah. That haven't eaten pussy before.
Yeah,
I'm not a dude that eats pussy. Like I don't really do it.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably count on maybe
you not a fan of that shit?
Nah. I could count. I'm like an old Jamaican nigga.
Yo, bro.
I could probably count on like. Best head I could probably count on.
That's so
right
crazy.
Here.
That's so crazy.
That's that 7 number. You was there that night too. See y'all.
Yo, let me tell you.
Chill.
That's crazy because I feel like sometimes my shit can't even get the fullest of hardness without eating pussy.
Nah,
yeah, that's like a foreplay for me. Like
that's definitely
pleasing is foreplay for me. Like I cannot.
I'm one of them. I told I'm kissing, touching, rubbing, licking. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, you got to be a special
anybody
person.
that could just have sex, like just do, like go
straight
to that.
I don't know.
Is a serial killer.
Savage.
I'm a serial killer.
Niggas is serial killers.
Yeah, y'all didn't grow up with love.
Yeah, like niggas don't want to hug nothing.
Don't want to know nothing, nigga.
Niggas is crazy. Niggas go straight in the pussy.
Niggas be like, yo, you ready? All right, cool.
Bring a pop
up. Oh nah, that's crazy.
Come on, man.
What?
Come on, man.
You stupid.
So do y'all like watching porn with your significant other?
Never did it.
I've done it once and it was awkward.
I've never done it. I don't see the allure in it though.
Why was it awkward?
I'm not going front. Do you watch it and just say, "Yo, let's do that"?
I don't know. It just was like because we were watching it and then we started we just started having sex, but it didn't do anything. Like we weren't it didn't turn into something. No, it was just like we were sitting there watching it.
It's not
and
what it's for.
Look, it was like
it's for niggas.
It was just
it's not for y'all.
No, it's for women too.
Nah, it's for
self pleasure.
It's for individuals. Yeah, porn is for individuals. I mean, to me, it don't do nothing. Like I don't see the allure in watching porn with your significant other.
Yeah.
Like I mean, what comes from that? I guess it's
It's a form of foreplay.
I probably would be
It's
in the
fun.
mood to fuck you anyway. Like, if you're my significant other.
Like filming yourself is almost the same. Like, you want to.
Nah, that's different. Watching me,
watching me is hard. That's tough.
Watching me is different than watching.
Yeah, watching us would be crazy.
Someone else, yeah.
It is a little. It's a difference. It's a difference.
Have you ever watched porn with someone that you were with?
No.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, not really.
But have you ever? But did you ever record yourself? You said no.
Yeah, I never recorded myself having sex, but I've recorded myself getting head.
So you ever talk about it with the girl that did it?
Yeah.
That should be different.
Yeah,
that should be different. That's different than watching porn.
Yeah.
I got a question. Do you guys like use condoms when y'all having sex with females? Like, do you guys? Are you
90%
raw
of the time.
doggers
Or
nah.
Raw dogging everybody.
No.
Crazy.
No, I'm saying, like, do you? All right.
90% of the time, I have sex with condoms. The only reason why I say 90 is because yes, we all know raw sex. Yeah, it's been some times where a nigga be like, yo, and I'm not even talking about slipping up. I'm talking about like, listen, this is what it is right now.
Niggas, we here.
We
already
like,
here.
We here now.
So there's limitations on that. So you guys have. So when with the women that you have raw sex with, how does that? Had. Okay. How did that go? Like, did you use your discretion to say, okay, she might be all right, let me go raw, or I just want to feel how it is raw? Like,
I think
what was
for me at least, like those times it was somebody I was I don't know if I could say courting, but definitely dating. Like, it was somebody who was just like it wasn't like a random type of
situation.
It wasn't
a random situation.
It wasn't no random girl.
Mm-hmm.
It was never no random.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a random situation, and afterwards I was like, yo, V.I., what the fuck did you do? I was like, yo, you sure you ain't got nothing? Like, and really, I really dead ass like,
you just trusted.
I'm about to say that's crazy to ask.
That's
I went and got tested.
That's where I was going.
I went and got tested, but the reality of it is, I really was thinking in my mind, like, damn, bro, like, what the fuck did you do? But in that moment, like, in the heat,
I don't take some chances.
And I definitely rolled the dice.
Do you guys ask for like, your results, like paperwork?
No, I've never asked for paperwork. I ain't gonna lie. I never asked for paperwork.
I just go get mine. That's it. So
I never been like, yo, I want to see your shit.
Y'all gotta make that a thing.
To ask for results.
Yeah, like if we're dating and I'm gonna have sex with you and have raw sex with you, I think that's like a.
Yeah, I think that's something y'all should deal with.
Definitely, that's the more mature, responsible thing to do. Yo, that's the more responsible thing to do.
Facts.
But I've never did that.
Nigga said,
I've done it a couple of times. Not a couple of times, like I got partners like that, but I've done it, and there's times where I haven't. But for the most part, I have. Like, they would show me the paperwork.
Is there too many partners?
They would show.
I was just about to go there.
Because when she said that, I was just like,
I mean, no, not.
Is there a number that equates to too many?
Is there a number
women?
that you would hear niggas say, yo, this is how many women I slept with, or this is how many women I've been with, and then it make you go?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I don't think like a man should not have limitations on their penis. Like, I think y'all shouldn't just be. If you can sit in front of a woman like,
what's that number?
What's the crazy? What's a crazy number to you?
You want to know the number because you
what's
probably near the number, ain't you?
What's I don't know. What's that number? Like, what's a crazy number?
Like a crazy number to me would be like, if you don't know, for one. And there's a lot of guys who don't know.
What if you know when it's 150?
Wait, no.
I would like
150 is horrible.
Don't play.
Well, V.I. got orgies, so like that's
No.
This nigga is shooting 3-pointers.
No.
Several of them. This nigga is the Steph Curry of sex.
Yo, let me tell you, no, I'm not. What's the number though?
What's the number though?
I'm just curious.
I need to know that.
I think if you say you've had over like 30 sex partners,
that's crazy.
20 sex partners,
and your whole
30.
All right, so for me, a 35-year-old man.
Niggas, all right, I'm out. All right, I'm out of here.
Wait. So you know what 30 partners is? A nigga could have had 30 partners by the time he turned 21.
That's a fact.
Can a female have 30 partners by the time she turns?
30 by 21 is kind of crazy.
Now what?
Let's be real. 30 by 21 is kind of crazy.
For a boy, for a dude, that's not crazy.
A little bit. Let's be all the way real. Like,
that's not how is that crazy.
A lot. When did you start?
Yeah, it is.
Niggas
14.
How many a
13,
year?
yeah, 13, 14.
So if let's do the math. 21, that's 7 years.
7 years.
7 years, 30 people in 7 years is not
nigga,
crazy.
30 people. Yo, bro,
hold
I
on,
remember.
hold on.
No, let's just be
365 days.
Let's take niggas
Or
out of
50.
it.
I say 50
Let's
is
take
like.
niggas out of it.
7? That's 2,000 and that's 2,500 days.
I mean,
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that's nothing.
Divided by 30. Hold on.
Divided by 30.
That's 85. Come on, son.
no way.
Yo, wait.
So you're. So what's your?
If we're being real, because you doing the math like it's even. That's one chick every 85 days.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
But that's not how it went. Let's be real. 30 before 21. That's not how it went. It went. You probably started at 14. You might have took. Come on. It ain't.
All right, so not to be literal, but you're saying basically
to hit
by
15 chicks in a year.
Bro,
You could absolutely hit 15.
No, I didn't say that you can't. I said that it's crazy.
That's not crazy to me.
I'm talking crazy in the sense that she's talking about. Like, that's a lot of women to fuck.
Not to me.
That's a lot.
15,
Like,
you fuck 15 women this year, that's not a lot?
If I fuck...
If you fuck 15 women this year, it's not a lot?
No.
This year?
No.
oh my
It's only,
god.
it's only August.
So by the time you-
It's only August. It's crazy to me.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you a real situation.
I don't
Right?
get as much pussy as you.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna tell you a real situation. I want to say this was 2018. It was in the beginning of 2018. January. So December 31st, coming into 2018, I didn't have no sex, right? New Year's Eve. And I was like, damn, VI, you ain't get no pussy New Year's
3
Eve.
days? Is
No,
what
hold
you
on. Wait.
No, I'm trying to
Wait, I'm about to
understand
tell you.
the timeline.
New Year's Eve, going from 2017 to 2018, I ain't do nothing. That
So
very
that's a
next
day.
day, January 1st now, January 1st, right? I was talking to a girl I never killed before, and she came over that day, had sex with her, right?
Okay.
That month of January alone, 2018, that month of January alone, I slept with 8 different women that month.
So you don't think that's a lot?
That 1 month.
So you don't think that's a lot? That's a lot.
I
bro.
want to go back to
That's a
saying
lot.
I don't
Let's
think.
be real. Let's be all the
So-
way.
so here's the
100%
thing.
Real.
So here's the thing.
We're not talking real nigga. Like
No,
I
no,
get
I'm- no,
pussy,
let's
all
be
of this
real.
shit.
No, let's be
Let's
real.
be real. That's a lot, bro.
Let's be real.
That's a lot of risk to take.
But see, that's why I said 90%. Let me tell you, right? And that's why
That is crazy.
That's why I thank
that's a
God,
lot, bro.
I thank
15
God.
is
I thank God, right? I thank God every day, every day that I've never in my life been burnt before, and that's why I really do believe 90% of the time I had sex, I definitely use condoms. Now, here's the crazy thing: I don't think my numbers is sky high, but I definitely will. I have to admit that my numbers is past 30 or 50.
30 or 50.
Because she said 30, and then she said 50. So I'm borrowing it to like those two.
Just
So
sound
for
funny.
a woman, what's a number that's like? That's
To
a
be
lot.
honest with you, I don't look at that though.
I'm about to say,
I don't care.
I don't even wanna know.
I don't
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah.
I don't ask. I don't look at that. I don't
tell me
care.
shit.
I don't have that
Pretty
Your
conversation.
number could have
you
been
how
whatever
many-
that number is. It doesn't matter to me.
1,000.
I'm not
Yeah,
telling you.
don't.
I'm not telling you
I don't
my
care.
number. I don't want to know your number. That's
Good
how I
job.
play.
Yeah.
Don't ask me, and I'm not asking you.
Yeah.
It's too much. I just
100%.
think so. Like, why does it even matter? Like,
It don't matter to me.
yeah, like.
But you know what the thing is though?
You could have been a straight hoe in your past life. That does not matter to me. What matters to me
I
It
think
is
matters to me if
matters.
niggas is coming to me and telling
now.
me you a hoe.
Let me tell you.
I think it
I ain't gonna
matters
lie.
to
That
to
part
God.
matters a
Yeah.
little bit.
It don't matter to me because
It depends on
it
what
don't
you
matter.
think is a hoe.
It don't matter.
All right, so maybe
Because
not a hoe,
it might
right?
be 3 niggas that come and say, yo, I killed, but that might be out of 4 niggas that killed.
True. I just hope them 3-4 niggas is not my niggas. That's all I care about.
That's all
I care about.
that matters. That's all that really matters.
I don't
at the
care
end of
if
the day.
I don't really
But-
care about
don't
that.
know
though.
So
who.
let's be real. Like a
I don't
lot
care.
of
I
niggas.
don't know.
So if she had a train written on her before, that's the.
I don't wanna
I
know
just
it.
don't want to know.
I don't want to know it.
I don't
What
want
if
to
you
know.
found out?
Then that's different.
That shit
I don't
gonna
But
wanna
hurt
what
my
happened?
soul.
But what
Would
happened
you
if you
not
found
wanna
out
be
she
with
had a
her?
train
I
written on
mean,
her before?
If we together already,
that
it's
all
over.
depends. That all depends
You
on
dubbing it?
No, I'm saying.
That
If
all
we're
depends
already
on where you
together,
at.
Then it don't.
it don't matter.
If we talking, it's clipped. Niggas tell me that they ran a train on you and we only talking, it's clipped. I'm sorry.
I
it's
got
clipped.
time to get off this
Oh
train.
my God.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Niggas, I got time.
That's
Next stop.
I'm out of there.
You talking out of here.
I'm
gonna jump on the
we together already though. Like I'm good.
That's definitely a double standard because.
But that's what I was gonna say.
Ain't nobody running no trains on me.
Nah, but no. A lot of niggas. Like I got niggas that will talk about chicks like we 30 plus right now. Mm-hmm. They talking about chicks that we went to high school with.
Yeah, facts.
That said, yo, they thought you ain't talked to this girl in 15
10
years. How you know what she
and
is? She fucked 3 niggas in high school, and you thought that was a lot then. Yeah, because you ain't getting no pussy.
That's why I'm
now
saying
you still think she's a hoe or she's a.
That's why I'm saying it don't matter whatever person did in their past. For me, anyway, it don't matter whatever they did in their past. 'Cause I personally feel like anything under 25, you was living a wild and free life, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's in my opinion.
Every girl got their whole stage.
Everybody, I feel like every person should have a whole stage.
I had like a foreplay stage.
Where you was just getting your pussy played with, and that was it.
Just a lot of kissing and touching and a lot of that. Like I was inquisitive in that area. So that's why foreplay is so important.
Leaving
to me.
niggas with the blue balls is crazy.
I mean they was with it. They always with it. It's
25
always in my court. I don't never got worried about it. Whatever
25 and under, it's okay. Thankfully. If you whatever you did, it's okay.
Yeah, I would rather just.
You don't gotta have a full conversation about it, but just you could have lived a young and free life, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with 25 and under wilding out.
Keep it on the low.
On the low, man. I don't need to know nothing.
Cause my heart
can't take it.
I might not even know you.
That's what I'm saying. So it does not matter what a person did under 25. I feel like the only reason I'm saying that 25 age bracket is because over 25 now. Like
you said, you should have knew better.
Like Now over 25 is like nah.
Yo, son, I was just with this chick yesterday. I'm about to go link this chick tomorrow. I got this set up next week. I'm about to fly out to Miami.
So this is why I said...
You would never tell me I'm wilding. You gonna be like, yo, word, bro, do your thing.
No.
She got a sister?
Let me tell you. This is why I said...
The orgy.
No. This is why I said...
You know the cousin. Yeah.
This is why I said me now, I don't do the things I did back then. Me now, I don't do those things no more.
You don't do orgy?
But you gonna tell me I'm...
I don't.
7.
You gonna tell me to relax if I told you that?
I would listen to you, and I probably
You're not gonna tell me to relax.
See, I can't tell another man what to do with his penis, bro. I can't. I don't.
I've told plenty of my niggas, chill. Yo, you gotta relax. Like you doing too much right now.
Facts.
Okay, you can do that. You're right.
You gotta be accountable.
Sometimes you gotta be your man. You gotta tell your man's like when is enough is enough.
You can't just be the cheerleader all the time. Like,
but
have y'all ever been in a situation where like you either wanted your friends like chick or
never
or dated or tried to one of them that he's dated or fucked before? Like no.
What I will say is though, if you see a joint that you know ain't wifey, you know homie got a wifey out of situation with my man. And I told him like, yo, bro, such and such. That's was good. Like, can I take a shot at it?
That's different.
And nigga was like, well, that ain't my wifey, so nigga,
Do you?
If she with it, the nigga told me straight up like, yo,
guys do care though. I'm not gonna lie.
If she's with it,
they don't,
but I'm saying, but this particular guy was on some real nigga shit.
You're supposed to say that you care if you care.
Facts.
That's the thing with guys. Like,
but guys ain't gonna really. Nah, that transparency.
Like I could say that
because niggas be acting like they don't care, but niggas deep down be like, damn, bro.
Because if you touch it, niggas be like.
And then if it's good,
trust me. But niggas really be mad more at the woman. Than the man. They do. Than they nigga.
Because of that pride, they wouldn't want to show the guy. But they
now he on your phone cursing you out.
They gonna tell you,
I wish you would.
I can't believe you sucked this nigga.
A nigga gonna tell their mans because they don't think that chick is gonna let them.
They don't think
it's gonna happen.
They gonna think that
until you find out nigga bust her ass.
That's why they be mad.
It's sliding down the walls crying.
That's why they be mad is because they didn't think that was gonna happen and they thought
that's really what it be. But for me, I don't. My man, girl. Off limits. Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah, nah, that's
straight up. I don't even look at it like that. Like any nigga I fuck with and he got wifey, nigga, I don't care what kind of body she got. Whatever she got don't matter to me.
What if they break up?
It don't matter.
That's still cool. I'm cool on that.
I'm good. It's a million chicks out here. I don't need her.
It's more than men.
It's a lot of women in the world.
Let me tell you, I tell this all the time between all the niggas that's gay, all the niggas that's in jail, and all the niggas that's dying because they want to be gangbangers. at the end of the day, it still is a lot.
You said all they women is left to me.
Yeah,
That's it.
Before we go though, yeah, we got to get back on that conversation.
I'm listening.
And you didn't answer to where if you're in a situation, I don't know if you're in that right now, but you're dating a woman, never had kids with her or anything. You guys are actually in a relationship.
Okay.
You have your dynamic with your more than one baby mother. Let's just say, 2, 3, whatever. This is how you do your thing. Like, I take care of them. I make sure they're good. I make sure they're this. And you meet a woman that you actually really like have chemistry with, and you feel her. Is there any compromising that idea? Because a woman, we like to feel up, like it's me, it's just me. You know what I mean?
It's compromising what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's compromising the idea of if my baby mother number 2 needs me, if mentally, emotionally, financially, you know what I mean, something happened with her car, she's like, I gotta go and take care, and like you're laid up with your woman. And your baby mother calls you and tells you like, yo, I'm on the highway, my car broke down, oh my God. You getting up out of the bed to go and like rescue.
I ain't gonna rescue. See, I don't even put it like that. But
it's a rescue though. Like it's like that is not your responsibility.
I feel like it's crazy for a woman to even say that about another woman. Honestly.
Yeah, like
to say to know that another woman is stranded on the side of a road, and to be mad at your man for going to help.
We're not going to use that because there's 911. There's what's the other joint with the car where you
can.
I missed it.
So wait, this is my child.
Because women as women, we know women sometimes. We know women. Okay. You know what I mean?
But you ain't going to pop your tire on the side of the belt.
Women know what they're doing.
Okay,
but you ain't going to get a flat tire on the belt.
There's a boundary that needs to be set with that once you starting to date somebody.
Let me ask you.
Can I hit a scenario real quick?
We about to run it back.
Okay.
She said she brought it back to like I think this is episode 6 or 7. I don't remember, but the child who comes first, that situation, right? So she said if we laid up, stay quiet, just stay quiet. If we laid up, me and my girl, my new girlfriend, the woman I'm with now, we laid up, and one of my child's moms calls me and says she's stranded on the side of the road. Am I getting up out of my bed from with her to go and assist her? Well, she said, am I going to rescue her?
And I think as much as I
think we should go together if you feel like if it's that much of an issue.
There you go. I think that's
because I'm not going to leave her there.
I think it's just crazy to say
that's the humane thing to do.
I don't think it's. I don't really
leave that bitch on the side of the road because
you can't leave.
That's crazy.
Like I think that's a crazy thought process.
You wouldn't go with him if he said let's go.
You can't leave on the side of the road.
That's a crazy thought process. That's his kid's mother.
That's an issue for you,
well,
right?
maybe because there has to be factors, right? So what's the dynamic of it? Let's just say if you...
I don't care if that's my whole wife.
It's my scenario, but let's just say I'll put it like this. If it's a dynamic to where you let me know, hey, listen, the mother of my kids, I make sure that she's good. And I'm going to ask questions like, in what way? Like... And if I understand the tone that you set with your family and everything like that, and I agree to move forward,
right,
then situations like that will occur.
It wouldn't even bother you.
It wouldn't bother me.
Right.
But if you are telling me, no matter what, I'm letting you know.
If I'm telling you that she popped her tire and I'm going to get some pussy, that's crazy. That's not the situation.
I mean, but
I think that's what niggas. You said what?
I mean, I was going to bring it back, but you was 20. You was like 20.
I ain't
going to use that. You was real young.
Don't do that to me. I was a young nigga.
I ain't going to judge you, but go ahead.
Don't do that to me.
I know, I'm going to try.
But I think, first of all, I don't have 3 baby moms. Let me just get that clear.
Yeah, transparency, there you go.
But if I did, if I was in that situation, any woman that I would currently be dating, first of all, damn, if I had 3 baby moms, I don't even want to date a new woman.
That's a lot.
Yo, I got one baby mother, and we don't even see eye to eye like that. And I'm not gonna hold you. If she called me and said like I'm on the side of the road, I need
can't
help.
leave her.
Like I'm gonna go help her. Like,
yeah.
Yo, one, if she's calling me, I know she don't got nobody else. Yeah. She's calling me.
Facts.
Like, first of all, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit.
If it's in that sense, then yeah. But if it's in the sense of like I need something,
sense.
let me pick up and call my baby father. Like,
nah, I think that's the only.
But all right, so if she don't got a man, like.
Who else she supposed to call?
Her father, or
her
the
male
nigga
friends,
that knocked
her
her
cousins,
up. Like,
her uncles.
Nah, I think because you got to think about it. What if she with the kid?
if she's with your kid, that's totally different. That's not.
What if she's going to your kid?
Yeah, like
what
that,
if your kid
the kid is a real.
What if your kid is
you're
not with you?
You're a grown woman. You can take if I'm single, you're single, and we still have that. That makes sense.
We got a kid though. Like that's really.
So let me ask this question.
Then you need to marry the woman that you're gonna have kids with.
That's what you should have done. But I'm saying if that's not the case,
reality,
if that's not the case, you should still be in some. Like, that's your family. You got to look out for them.
Let me ask you a question. Are you going to be mad if my homegirl called me? My neighbor that has lived next door to me for my whole life calls me and says, yo, I'm on the side of the road. Hold me down. Come get me. You mad at that? You not with the shit?
Y'all missing the point.
No. Answer that question.
I'm going to go deeper for you. I'm going to go deeper.
Answer that question.
Oh, God. Okay.
It depends. It depends. Like, there's no way you have to set boundaries once you're dating someone. You can't just call me in the middle of the night to come and save you, and I'm laid up with my woman. Like, there's a boundary that needs to be set.
But so,
you want me to be like, yo,
can I ask you a question?
So for me,
and my baby father, just real quick, for me and my baby father, right? If I have the father of my kids, and he calls me, same type of scenario. He calls me and, something's happening. Not with his car, but like something. No, it's not. It's the same. No, it's not. That's a double standard.
Because men are raised.
Wait. I'm going to tell you the truth. If it was me, if I was laid up with you and your baby father called you, no lie, I know how that would feel. I would want to go and make sure. I would deadass go help that nigga. Deadass.
So look, so go ahead. I'm sorry. Finish your scenario. I didn't mean to cut you off like that.
I didn't mean to cut y'all off either. I'm just saying, like, I literally was about to say that, like, if you had a baby father and he was in that position, I would be like, nah, let's go help that nigga.
But I want to know what scenario that you gonna like.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I'm in that place now, and my male friend or my ex calls me like, yo, I'm having a situation. I deal with houses, so I'm an investor. So I got this situation that I need you to come to this meeting with me. I need you to be a part of this deal, or if it's a deal that we've done before, and we gotta kind of sign pay. Like, it's just the fact of like you being
think that
here.
There needs to be a boundary on that.
But I'm about to say that's crazy.
That's business.
That's crazy.
So you don't mind if your girlfriend is still doing
that is business.
Still making money with her ex?
Yeah.
If y'all already
he's calling her at any time.
So hold on. So there's a difference. Are y'all going out and getting new deals? Are y'all going out and doing new shit together? Or are you talking about deals that y'all already been having?
I don't give a fuck if they going out getting new deals.
To me, this is my thing.
The new deals is a little crazy. The new deals I might feel
it's money. Like Kevin said, it's money. You're making money together.
So I'm talking for me. I'm talking for me.
That's gonna benefit you too in a relationship.
I'm talking for me. Mm-hmm. My ego, my pride, the way I'm set up.
It's not set up like that.
It's not set up like that. You're not going out and getting new deals.
Exactly.
But this is a situation, but we talking about a situation that's already established. You got a situation, you co-own an apartment building with your ex. I can't do nothing about it. I'm not gonna tell you to leave the deal because it's your ex. No. But I'm gonna trust you to be responsible and to be trustworthy.
Yeah.
If I don't trust you, then we not together.
Facts.
If I don't trust you to go do this and then come home after that and not go to the
There's
bar
no relationship.
and then go fuck the nigga, like that's crazy.
But because we've had a deal prior, you're saying he can call me whenever, like I'm
saying if it makes sense. I'm saying if she calls and says, yo, I'm broke down on the side of the belt, that makes sense. I'm gonna go. If she calls and says, yo, I need to, it's 2:00 in the morning and I want to go to my homegirl crib, but
can you take me?
We just gotta agree to disagree on
like
this.
That's crazy. Like, that's when I'm banging on it.
Boundaries gotta be set. If it is not involving my child,
you still gotta be.
That's just a little crazy.
You still gotta be
human.
So you want me to lay back down and tell her to figure it out?
I won't even be able to go to sleep good.
She's supposed to know that. Like you supposed to lay that down.
Let me introduce this.
I'm dating someone. I'm not available to do these things for you anymore. Like.
Unless
it's involving my kid.
No, certain things.
Now let me introduce this. It does involve your kid because if she got full custody, if she got primary custody,
something happened to her.
Now she the one that's kind of controlling whether you see your kid or not.
That's just extra work that you put on yourself as men to say.
Forget all that.
No. So look.
Of my kids.
Listen. I have full custody of my daughter. Right. That's not my situation at all. Right. So, but I still understand the fact that a lot of men don't have the situation I have. A lot of men don't have open access to their child. Mm-hmm. A lot of men are at the mercy of their daughter's mother. Mm-hmm. So that's a big thing. That changes a lot. So are you still saying?
If now you have a baby mother that's like bitter or that's like, I'm not even gonna deal with that because I know me and I'm like.
I respect that.
I guess I'm coming from like a personal place too because you know. For one, and I mean this in the most humblest way, but dating me is not easy per se in the sense of like ego or pride because I'm attractive and it's like, and I have exes or guys that cannot leave or like just won't take the idea that I'm done. You know, I have that, and so if I'm dating someone. He has to know that and understand, like, yo, people are gonna probably try you. You know, you might. It's like,
but he gotta trust you.
But he has to trust me. You know what I mean?
But you see where I'm going with this.
You see where I'm going with this.
No, but even if some of them, even if some of them that I may, you know, probably interact with, but you know, kind of entertain a little bit here and there. Once I'm dating someone, that's a dub. Whether it's a dub,
that's
like,
totally
there's
different.
a boundary that has to be set. So let's just say there's a difference when there's a kid or whatever. Right. I feel her legs has to walk and take care of your kids as well. Her hands, her fingers, her being. So you're telling me like you are responsible for this person forever?
I think no.
Because she's the mother of your kids?
People are very they're taking that thought and they're looking at it in a very surface way. I just truly believe like if you can, it's your responsibility and it's your duty to keep the dynamic between the two of you, and it should be healthy. It's your responsibility.
Of course.
That's all I'm saying. So I just think because he asked me the question, whatever it looks like, I think for me at least, whatever that looks like, I'm cool with it because you my child's mother. So it's not really that I'm out here like, oh, I'm just trying to pay your bills just because.
That's what women are going to do though. If they know they're not going to work as hard, they're not going to do as much because they know.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
I know what's up with you. I know what's up with you. And I know, I can only speak for myself again. Like, I know I just wouldn't be in those situations with no bum ass woman. So like, I just don't even think I would ever be in that kind of situation. So if it was ever a point where she needed something, I really would have no problem saying like, nah, I got you. Because like chances are she like he said, if she calling me, she really needs it. So
are we thinking about how that woman feels, the woman that you're dating? Like
if I'm with you, you're not gonna have to be worried about none of that. If first of all we already
Let
me explain. If me and you are dealing with each other from the gate, I'm letting you know, yo, I am a father. Let me let you know what that looks like. I'm gonna let you know what that looks like.
You're probably gonna find out what that looks like.
I'm gonna let you know what that looks like.
Dating phase anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know.
You don't gotta tell nobody that. You can't really tell nobody.
But I'm gonna let you know what that looks like in its entirety. I'm gonna let you know what it looks like. If that's not for you, if you have an issue with that from the gate, again, that's for you to make your exit now. Because if you decide to say, you know what, I respect what you're doing, I get what you're doing, and I still fuck with you, don't use that against me later on.
Facts.
When it happens, or when you in this situation and I gotta go do something for my kid, or I gotta go pick her up off the side of the road because she got into an accident or some shit, or whatever it is, like whatever it might be. Don't use that now like, oh, now I'm uncomfortable with it.
Yeah.
Because I already let you know what that looked like before.
But why would she, I can't say why because you probably wouldn't know, but for the most part, I feel like if a woman doesn't agree with it, something transpired, there's something within that made her feel like, you know what, I'm probably not as comfortable. And maybe sometimes
and that's cool.
People say that they're with it, and then when the situations actually do occur.
Women just be straight up, just be not with it just because it's another woman, period.
Yeah, like,
nothing could have happened. Nothing could have happened.
That's okay, but like I said, it's for you. It's for you to say, I'm good. I'd rather not do this. It's like you said, date your type. So if you don't want to deal with somebody that has a child, because you don't want to deal with whatever that dynamic between him and the child's mother might be.
But that's an excuse for you not to compromise. That's an excuse for you not to...
I don't have a problem compromising, but what is it that you want me to compromise?
the fact that
don't go help her.
Yeah, like that's not
a compromise. That's doing what you
rescue
want.
Because she's stranded on the road and she doesn't have your child.
But I ain't gonna lie to you.
She's on her way to the club doing her own thing. You gotta get out your bed.
It don't matter what
she's unsafe.
Yeah,
like, she's on the side of the belt.
Yeah, like
Parkway, like she's unsafe.
At the end of the day, it don't matter where she was going. She could have been going to her next nigga's crib.
But no, here's the thing. But that's why
y'all deserve some trophies.
No, that's real. But look, this is the thing though. Like, what kills me is that if it was my man's or if it was, like I said, my neighbor, my homegirl, it wouldn't be no issue.
Or my mom or my sister.
It wouldn't be no issue. But literally, it's not even because...
Not for me, it would be. It would be an issue for me.
It would be an issue if my man called?
No, not your mom, your man. You said your... No, your mom's your man's. I heard you say homegirl. That's what I thought. That's what I heard.
No, he said my mom, my sister.
Like when I said my neighbor that I lived next to my whole life.
Yeah, no.
You don't have no issue?
But this is going to be an issue because me and her have
crazy
together.
That's, the only
because
difference
you're saying I have this title, I have this position of taking care of. This is not a random call from a neighbor.
It's not about taking care of.
No,
and you also got to remember that don't trump anything that has to do with you.
But no, so here's the thing.
It's so easy to say until the shoe is on your until you're in that position and you're laid up with your woman or you're somewhere, you're dinner, you're whatever.
You might have been in this position before.
You just know.
She did say it came from a personal experience.
Well, no, not this part. Well, I mean, no, not this. But I just think the concept of course, if you're making sure that the mother of your child, as far as like when I say it, I more look at it as like mentally, emotionally, if you know they're going through things, like you'll, offer like give resources or kind of, how about when they're stressed, I'm taking the kids, I'm paying for this a little bit more, whatever it is that's dealing with the kids, I'm giving you more money for their food, for whatever, like those are ways that I can understand, like, okay, cool. But when it comes to the drop of a dime, that you are getting up.
But that's an emergency, though.
She's on the side of the road.
That's an emergency.
There's boundaries.
She's not saying, yo, I'm stuck at Applebee's. I don't got the bread for the meal. Like, come pay for me.
Get the side of the road.
No, let me ask you.
She has to pay her light bill.
So long. Let me ask you a question. So what do you expect that man to do? What do you want him to do?
Bang it.
You want me to bang the phone lay back down?
That's the only option. Lay back down.
I just want to see her clear.
You want me to find a way to say no?
No, I would say go ahead, handle that. But that's a conversation we have to have because that can't happen. I can't be.
We don't need to have a conversation.
What would you want him to do?
I'm sharing you at that point.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Because a nigga helped a woman on the side
of
the
this
road.
cannot be like.
That is it's an emergency. It is a form of me sharing you.
Because you
apart from your mother, your sister, family, like people
That's
that
crazy.
is.
I think with that mindset, you shouldn't date somebody that has a child.
No. Because I have dated. No, and I have dated. My main thing, and I think y'all, maybe you're not understanding it. Because I'm not shunning the idea of like being supportive to the mother of your kids. I'm a woman. So if I have a child by someone and we happen to not be together anymore, I would want him to,
especially if you were in an emergency and you called him, you wouldn't want him to be like, yo, I got you. I got you.
That's a thing though. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying this happened and you get a call from the mother of your child and she's like, yo, I'm really fucked up right now. Yeah. Like that's different. I'm coming from a place of she can call you. This is a thing. Maybe that's what we're not understanding.
Okay, so
like,
what is
the thing?
You're like the guy
but like,
that
what is the thing? But like, is a thing like, all right, I'm on it because like people don't get straight.
I'm short on my light bill. I need you. Can you kind of help?
Short on my light bill is nothing. I'll give you that.
But like you talking about small things. If a nigga's taking off of your plate, like if he's taking off of your plate to do that, then that's different.
I hope that y'all experience that.
Let me tell you, short of my light bill.
Being a woman and you would have a total
no. Hear me out.
Just
hear me out.
Hold on.
Trust me.
Here's the thing. We probably most likely will not experience that because we men. Let's just be real. It's a double standard.
So you don't think a man would ever call or ever reach out to the woman that you're dating?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't think that would...
So most likely we're not going to experience it in the same way that we're talking about because the two things that we just said is short on money and
an emergency
car trouble. Like those are two things that men is probably not calling a woman for or they ex-woman for.
Unless.
I mean, unless she used to give you the bread,
but it's not likely.
But
not
yeah,
likely.
like, come on, it's not the likely scenario.
Correct.
That a nigga, the first call is gonna be, yo, let me call my ex to get some bread.
Well, that's the woman. That's the person that you feel most comfortable with. You ain't gotta have no pride with. You
Yeah,
don't want to call your man, yo, can you? No, you're gonna call that woman because she put you in that comfort.
Yeah, I call my man. Like, I call my man.
I think you kind of off on that one.
Yeah,
to keep it a buck.
A lot of guys will call. Again,
Yeah,
I'm speaking not just from me.
But I think those are situations that, from me being a man, I think those are situations where a man know that he gonna get it from there. That's a situation like, all right, I know she gonna give me this bread.
She gonna send me this.
Yeah, she gonna give me this bread, like, cause she always give me this bread. I might not even need it, but like, she gonna give it to me if I ask for it.
Yeah.
So I think that's totally different
coming from that place.
Yeah, I think that's totally different. But
I think it's crazy because the reality of it is helping somebody out in a time of need is different from jumping every time they want to jump.
That's the point I'm making.
And that's what I was...
So helping like I said, the stranded on the road situation, of course. Like,
on the side of the road, that's a time of need, right? But whenever this person needs something, wants something every single time, now, yes.
Like, the
line got to get drawn in some type of place.
So you agree to that?
Yes, I do agree.
So that's where I'm going with it. When I seen that clip, that's what I...
But that goes to, like, yo, I'm trying to get these Jordans, but I'm 100 short. Like you know no. I'm not about to send you $100 because you want sneakers.
Okay.
Yeah, nah.
But we was talking about stranded on the side of this road.
See, my perspective was
talking about, like...
My perspective wasn't there as far as, like, that kind of shit. It's really not on my child's mother could just call me for, like,
anything.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm at the drive-thru right now.
That's where all of this is coming from.
Send me $20.
That's where all of this is coming from, and that's why I said. That's why I
you better go get that $5 piggy bag.
That's why I keep saying, if you're dating someone, how is that? How are you thinking that that's normal? By you saying I'm gonna make sure I take care of her with family, it's a dynamic.
Again, I feel like because if you look at the clip,
boundaries,
and you look at the way we were talking, like, he highlighted paying for shit or just, like, you know, rent and things like that. My mindset is just purely on making sure the dynamic is healthy.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
And I think because sometimes as men, I think we kind of fall back from our role as a father because we not with the woman. So like to me that don't change as far as, like, the dynamic. If you a father, you the head of that situation regardless. Because y'all are family now. So even if you and her are not together romantically, I think there's certain conversations that y'all should have where you being the father, being the man, being the head of that situation, it should be a certain way. That dynamic should be a certain way. So, all right, if this kid going to school somewhere, if this kid is doing X, Y, and Z, this is what kind of activities he should be in, or, like, this kid got in trouble at school, or whatever the case is, I think as a man and being a father, you being active in that kid's life, it's like, yo, your father gonna deal with you. You know what I mean? Like, I think
that's uncompromising.
I got a question
like,
for
you're a leader. You're a leader. You're a leader in that situation.
Absolutely, a woman shouldn't come into your life. But you can't
be a leader in a situation with a woman that you have a bad dynamic with.
True.
Absolutely.
And that's why I feel like it's your responsibility to make sure that the dynamic is a certain way.
Yes, but it's not your responsibility to take care of her.
It's not your responsibility to take care of her per se, right? However, if that might have been this, let's just hear me out.
Okay.
If that was the situation for a month or 2 months, or something might be going on on her side of things, she should be able to go to you.
Do you consider the woman that you're with in those times?
Of course I'm gonna consider you, but I need you to understand, like, it's my fucking money. And I'm gonna take care of my family to make sure they good, and I'm gonna make sure that they good. That don't change nothing about what I got going on with you.
You know what's crazy?
That's not considering her. But what if she
doesn't
necessarily?
Fellas a question after this though. I got.
Nobody don't complain, like, cause like we talking about, like, baby moms. Nobody don't complain about ex-wives getting alimony. Like, I'm gonna take care of my ex-wife.
I don't agree with it. Really.
But I mean, but it's the law. Like, it's what happens. Like, if I'm married and we get divorced, she gonna get alimony. You know what I'm saying? If I make more money and I'm supporting the lifestyle, she gonna get alimony and child support.
Right.
So, like, you can't complain about that in that situation.
And that's and they not even asking; they just taking it from you.
That's you taking care of your family.
So that's not even on her, really. That's
so imagine if
it is on her because
imagine
you got to file for that. They don't just give it to you automatically.
Oh, they don't. Oh, see.
So imagine you in a situation where you got your child support is crazy. Like you don't even have a choice at that point. You are paying a certain amount of money.
I think that's when you got the right to say, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I paid for that already. But I feel like
if we got a good dynamic and we don't even got to deal with that bullshit.
Courts,
it's like, yo, I'm cool. I'm cool with whatever it is that you might need. I'm not about to be on some, oh, you need a bag? Like, I got, like, no. That's not really my situation.
So overall, like, it's like the woman that you're with, it's somewhat her job at that point, to make sure that she adds peace, you know what I mean, to your life or to your
understand. Like, yo,
she's got to accept
you're my priority as far as romantically. You're my priority. I don't have no issues with making sure you know that and you feel that.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to accept that you're not my only priority.
I just need you to understand I do have another priority as far as my children.
Yeah,
and you know, and what comes with my children is their mom. That's just what it is.
That's inevitable. Like, yeah, we know
right.
that.
But that's all
what
I
does
need
that consist of?
I'm gonna let you know. This is how I show up for them. Sometimes I gotta go to the school. We gotta go watch the recitals. We gotta go to karate. We're gonna be around each other. It's like we have a relationship. We have a friendship. We have a.
Whatever
we are gonna have a good dynamic.
Totally okay. So in case y'all got that confused or anybody else gets that confused, I totally get that.
You cool
like that's
with
not
being friends with his ex, his baby moms.
I don't be threatened by stuff like that.
You shouldn't.
Like,
So,
but if
no,
that's
and I got cool with exes too.
So that's his friend, right? That's his baby moms. That's his friend.
Same thing. You gonna hold your friend down?
Yeah, you gonna hold him down.
They
and I have even more of a reason to because she has my kid.
Yeah, it's not a bad dynamic. If you have
an emergency or if it's one of those type of situations, absolutely. I'm against, let me just highlight that. I am against a man saying my baby mother is also my priority. If she needs me, if she calls me, if she's short on a light bill, if she's this, I got her. Then that means that woman is not the woman that you're romantically with is not the only woman.
I think that's very, very. I think
that's
very.
That's
blurry.
a little different.
That's blurry. I think it's blurry
because there's a lot of stuff that overlap with the taking care of a kid and her. So like if you say if she's short on the light bill,
because the kid don't pay the light bill,
the kid gonna sit in the dark. It just was 90 degrees.
Y'all gotta pay attention to these women, but women will not do shit. They would literally know that they got a baby father who's gonna take care of them.
That's situational because. If you're dealing with a bum ass woman like
that, but also if that's who you chose to lay down with, you gotta deal with it because if I'm
so would you have that same dynamic if you happen to date a woman and you get her pregnant?
If your kid is there, then you have to. If I'm dealing with a bum ass woman and she don't pay her light bill, but she got my kid, I gotta pay her light bill.
You gotta eat that.
What?
Because she has my kid.
Take your child. I got him on her.
If I'm gonna go through the court, if I'm gonna listen, if I'm gonna go through the court and you definitely for a light bill. If you can't keep your lights on, I'm definitely getting my kid. Believe that.
No. Not take the kid in court and do all that.
I'm just saying, like, it's so it's not that simple. So the first 2 months, the first
light bill. If somebody say, "Yo, I'm short on my light bill," then
no, we talking about not short on the light bill. We talking about not paying the light bill.
Like this is a thing. Like I ain't gotta worry about my baby father.
If she know that I'm gonna pay it, like I'ma still have to pay it.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Because if she got custody of my kid still needs lights. They still need air conditioning. They still need heat. Whatever it comes with that electricity. But at the same time, I should not just be saying, all right, I'm going to pay this and I'm going to sit back and relax.
Yeah, nah.
No, I'm going to pay this and I'm going to pay the lawyer because I need to go to court and get my kid.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask y'all fellas a question. Now, that same baby mother is with another man. She got a new nigga, clear thing, like new man. And you find out, for however you find out, that he put his hands on her, hit her. Do you feel like it's your obligation to step to the man and do something about that too?
We gotta have a conversation. I'm
gonna have a conversation with her first, probably. I'm gonna have a conversation with her and ask her like, "Yo, what's going on? Like, what's the situation?" Because I'm not jumping out the window head first for nothing. I need to know what's going on first.
Okay, so what happens when she tell you, "Yeah, he hit me before"?
Yeah, he hit. All right, so what you doing? Like, are you leaving the situation? Are you staying in the situation?
And this is your baby mother we talking about.
Yeah,
right?
like what? That same baby mother. That's
what do you got going on? Like, what are you doing? If you like, I can't do nothing if you say you're gonna stay with him. I'm not about to go fight a nigga that you gonna stay with anyway.
Facts.
I'm not gonna go do nothing to a nigga that you gonna stay with.
And
I'm gonna just have
crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have issues, and I'm gonna go to jail. Like,
yeah, and it's
so
going.
what?
And it's
and
going to
y'all
happen
two
again.
niggas gonna raise my kid? Like, nah,
yeah, you crazy.
It's tripping.
I definitely will have a conversation though.
We gotta have a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a conversation with him, but I'm gonna have a conversation with her first.
Talk to homie.
I'm gonna have a conversation with him. I'm not really like now at this point in my life. I'm not violence first because
you can't be.
One, I just don't want to go to jail, and two, like I'm an old school. I want to fight type of nigga, and niggas be wanting to shoot nowadays. Mm-hmm. So it's like now I'm gone. So, but I definitely want to have a conversation just because it's like again that dynamic is too important to me. So. If you introducing another nigga into the dynamic and now he's introducing violence into the dynamic, it's like,
into the crib.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that my kid gonna experience at some point.
Throw that rowdy on.
I'm gonna go do a drill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Feel me?
It's very important, though.
But I think a dynamic is very important. So for one, I'm gonna have a conversation with her because, again, if she gonna stay in that situation, like, all right, cool. My next thing is the kid gonna have to stay with me. And, you go out and play. And
I feel like that should be if it's a repeating or a repetitive type of situation where you always this. It's just like, well, you know what? My kid is what matters, really. You matter, yeah, but my kid is what matters. So if you need to get a second job, if you need to do these things to take care of your home, where my kid is also going to be, I'll take up the responsibility to have my kid a little bit more, to where it's less of a financial burden on you.
Most women not jacking.
So where it's not, but that's the point. That's the whole point I've been making. It's like,
but again, you
agreeing to saying I'm gonna do this and do this for my baby mother because it's the dynamic, it's the right thing to do. It excuses most women, and that's why I'm saying it's coming from a place of like I've seen it.
No,
you do less, you do more because you feel like you.
Nah, that's just because niggas is not going. So I'm a nigga that has been in the family court system for 14 years.
Okay.
So I know that shit in and out.
Mm-hmm.
That's niggas that don't go to court. That's niggas that don't go get a lawyer and say, I'm going to go to court as many times as it takes to get what I want.
Where I got to go, yeah.
You know what
they
I'm saying?
Don't do it, you're saying.
Yeah, that's niggas that don't do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But like, a nigga like me is going to say, all right, I'm going to hold this down because this is what I have to do right now. But at the same time, I'm going to go get my little lawyer, file whatever little motions, whatever you got to do, and show up in court and do it that way. But a lot of niggas don't do that.
So you do agree if you have your baby mother, if she's just, it's always a thing, it's always a struggle, it's always you're finding yourself always having to kind of go and help, and now it's causing trouble in your relationship. Regardless if you have a relationship or not, I just think that's a boundary that most men should set for themselves. Yes, I want to make sure the mother of my kid is good as far as, like I said, mentally, emotionally, things like that. Even financially, if you're at a place where you really, I just feel her personal responsibilities is her personal responsibilities.
Very true.
When it comes to the
anything that affects my child is my responsibility.
I just think that.
But her getting left on the side of the road is bigger than the personal responsibility.
No,
that's just human.
That's just human shit. I don't disagree with that.
If she need her hair done, if she need her nails done, if she want this bag, if she want whatever. Now those are all personal situations. Baby girl, if you can't do your own hair, then guess what?
But she's probably doing that, which is why she can't pay her light bill, her gas bill, and that's why she's calling you to do it.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's the problem. You cannot tell a woman like, because you're the mother of my kid, I got you. Like, no, I got my kid.
I'm gonna pay her light bill.
The light bill not paid. We here now. Like, your hair's already done. We here now. You already spent that money. I can't do nothing about that.
I can't really sift through like her intentions all the time.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Because I don't have the patience for that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but sometimes you wouldn't know.
That's just me, though.
You know the type of girl you're
I think you know the type of...
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, if I was in that situation, I'm also just not a very patient person with certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, certain things I don't even really care to discuss. Like, we don't really have to have a long, drawn-out conversation. Like, if you call me and say, yo, the lights just got shut off, blah, 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 blah.
How much is it?
Yo, how much was it? All right, cool. I'm gonna talk to you later. Like, we don't even really have to have too much. This is not gonna be a thing for me.
Would it make you feel better if I just pay the bill rather than sending bread?
Me being the mother or the girlfriend?
Being the girlfriend. Would it make you like if she called and said, "Yo, my light bill's short. I'm gonna call Con Ed, pay it," rather than give you $150?
I mean, I'd rather just not really like
deal with it.
But that's not the option.
Not
like,
really deal with it because whatever affects him affects me. So I wouldn't want my nigga to be like having to dish out money all the time to help his baby mother.
This is what I wanted to ask you though. Like, if it don't come off your plate, do it matter?
Yeah, it matters.
Why?
You got a nigga
because if I'm with somebody and I see that he's being taken disadvantage of,
like,
you gotta say it again.
Seven-figure nigga. You got a 7-figure nigga, but his baby mom need $150 for the light. That bothers you?
It's the principle. It's not about the money. It's the principle.
That's crazy.
If I was with you, I wouldn't even tell you.
I wouldn't say nothing.
I'd rather not.
I wouldn't because we not even
notice it.
You would never even like. We not even gonna have the type of conversation.
Even if I ain't a 7-figure nigga, I'm
still not gonna say nothing.
I'm gonna just hold it down.
Because it's not your business.
That's a fact too.
Ooh, that's a little deep.
So how you building with somebody and you saying
that's
not your
that's a little deep.
I'm building with you.
So your life matters. Your child matters. So your child don't matter. It's not supposed to matter to me.
Listen. I'm like I said at the beginning. I'm letting you know what the dynamic is, right?
So you're not considering me. You're laying it out, telling me this is how I operate, and I'm not compromising it. That's what it sounds like.
It's not about not compromising. Because if I'm telling you what's going on in my life, if you already trying to meet me with a compromise, like it's like, what do we compromise? I'm letting you know what my life looks like right now. So.
And like he said, I experience it. As time goes, I experience it. Yeah. I'm with it in the beginning.
Yeah, if you say you're with it, I'm just letting you know what's going on.
I got feelings about that.
And over time,
but what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to sit there and update you every 5 minutes and let
about
you know
what's going on.
This is what's going on with me and my child. Like I'm just not going to do that.
I agree.
And when I say it's not your business, I'm not saying that on some sneaky shit or trying to hide shit from you. I'm just saying
I don't got to tell you everything.
I don't have to tell you that, and I'm not going to put that kind of shit in your face. Because it's not for you to deal with. It's literally like, and that's just how I am with certain. It's not for you to deal with. I'm not gonna put it in your face for you to.
So now, what if she mentions it and she says, hey, babe,
and if you say,
I don't really...
and if you say, if she mentions something to you or she mentions something in a way to where now you have questions, I'll gladly answer your questions.
Can I change the topic real quick?
Yeah.
And I know we're about to go on a few, but this was weighing heavy on my heart today.
God.
Not really weighing heavy, but it's something I was thinking about today. This is totally off that subject. And I'm glad we got a female here because I definitely didn't want
a woman. You got to be careful.
A woman, sorry.
Somebody said they like the fact that we use the word woman.
Woman, got you.
Women.
So
I want to keep that.
Glad
going.
We got a woman here, right? I want to ask everybody a question. No. Yeah, it's a question. Why is it that a lot of women love like when a guy dresses like well or like, dressed to or they want a guy to dress to a certain standard? And when I say dress, I don't mean just a guy that looks nice. I'm talking about like a guy who dresses like maybe like a name brand or really, designer or like his feet wear got to be up to a certain par. But these same women shop in Rainbow. First
of all, I'm not gonna lie.
Rainbow's great.
And this is
wait. But I feel like a lot of. Let me not say
it's
every
not fair.
woman.
Fashion is not fair.
But I feel like men are held to a different standard in fashion, and women literally they could be. This is what I like to call a CNC. They could be. Remember the CNC sodas?
Yeah.
They cheap and cute. They could go shop at Rainbows, or you could go shop at one of the little bullshit stores.
That's just what it is.
Yeah, that's just what it is.
A man gotta dress. He gotta have certain kicks. He gotta have.
As a man,
2022, you could wear whatever, bro.
You could really wear whatever.
As a man, you should.
Men could go on Shein.
Wait,
men could go on.
As a man, you should what?
Keep yourself together and want to dress well.
Bro, men could go on Shein.
What if you dress well and it's just not name brand?
I don't think women care about brand.
It don't matter, bro.
Yeah, most women don't care about brands.
It ain't back like when it ain't 2005 no more. Where you gotta have the Jabos and the Rockaway.
I heard a woman tell me. I heard a woman say, "Jabot, that's crazy." I heard a woman say before though, what is important is what the man put on his feet.
That's true. For me, it's nails. It's your fingernails.
No, I'm only talking about like in clothing though.
Well, yes, your feet.
Let me check my shit.
But I heard a woman say what really determines is what the type of footwear that person's wearing.
I think that's what everything though. Like
that
I look
tells
at
a lot about how you carry yourself.
I look at women's shoes first a lot of times. Like
which sneakerheads that don't count.
I need to see what's on the feet, man. Like, if
but why is that important to you?
Because I'm a sneakerhead. Like, if you're not taking care of your kicks, my kid takes care of her kicks, man. Like, my kid be coming home washing her, cleaning her shits, man. Like,
but taking care of
what
the
is
kicks.
in it though? Like, what's in that? Like, what's the?
It's just a pride. It's just like a sense of pride in yourself. Like,
but taking care of the kicks and what type of kicks they got on is two totally different things.
It's both kinda.
It's
both because it's how you throw shit together. Like, it don't have to be name brand.
Yeah.
Like, if you got on sneakers, they have to be name brand. Let's be real. It got to be Nike, Adidas, something. Like, I don't care what kind of, but like, we not real. I haven't dealt with a chick that is wearing just non-name brand sneakers. That's kind of crazy to me. I don't know. I might sound superficial, but
that's a little superficial.
I mean, but like, have you?
I don't. No. I'm
sneakers.
Sneakers.
What's a deal breaker, basically?
It's not a deal breaker for me. That's what it is.
What's
It's
a
not a
deal
deal
breaker
breaker.
for
So what is a deal breaker?
A deal breaker. I don't know.
A deal breaker is hygiene. I ain't gonna lie. Hygiene
is
really
huge.
I think
Oh my god.
That's just a deal breaker.
I feel like that's standard. I don't
But if
even
she
think
can't
about
dress
that.
like, if she just don't know how to dress,
That's a deal breaker.
Tough. That's a deal breaker too.
That's a deal breaker.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You can't fix like you can't.
You can fix that. But
You
it's
can't
like,
throw. Nah. I'm not trying to. I'm 33
Yeah, I
years
don't
old.
want
I'm not
to.
about to get
as
with you.
simple as that. But a woman gotta compromise like real life
Are you
things
gonna
with
dress
a
a
man.
Look, all I said is compromise was if my baby mom says she need me on the side of the road to let me go fix her tire. Like,
That's
you gotta
different.
be able to throw
But
a fit on.
That's
You can't. You
don't
can't.
know how to dress-
I'm not trying to coach you every time we go out. We might not even leave from the
Nigga
same
said,
crib.
I'm not turning
she
into
not
your
even-
side.
We
Here's
might
the
not
thing,
even
though.
leave from this. No,
Here's the
you
thing,
don't
though.
start off
Fix
as a wife. You
I
start
wouldn't
off
even-
as an acquaintance.
I know, but I'm saying
But
like
so when we link,
Nigga
and we
said my
left from
wife
the
ain't gonna
same,
be that
we
'cause
left
my
from
wife
different
don't know how to
cribs.
dress. That's
But
what
that's what I'm saying.
saying.
Like, if we even meet and I see a woman that can't dress, I'm not even attracted to you. So we wouldn't even be. We're not getting there in the first place.
But look, we might get there. But this is the thing.
we might.
I'm not gonna be
You said
asking
speak
you
for
when you
yourself,
leaving
Kev.
from
I
your
don't know.
crib. Let me see what you got on. That's crazy.
Yeah, nah, I'm
Every
not doing
time
all
I
that.
gotta ask you what you wearing
that's a little-
to make sure that it's
That you're not
okay.
about to
I had a
embarrass
friend
me.
like
and
that.
then when it's not good, when the fit is not valid, then what do you
do?
say?
Telling
Yo, you
the
gotta
truth,
change that. Like,
yeah.
So
I don't know. That's a dynamic I like, babe. I don't like that.
let me tell you, a deal breaker
Or
for
you like
me.
a nigga that can't dress? Is what you saying?
No, I like a nigga that to tell me like, yo, babe, I don't really, and vice versa.
A
But go
deal
ahead.
breaker for me is a woman who's not a supportive person. That's a deal breaker for me because I
It's
know
a thin line, though.
It's
a thin line.
What's the thin line? in
Well,
that?
here's what I mean by support. And that's crazy. I was just telling somebody this yesterday. When I say support, I'm not talking about financial support. What I'm talking about is someone who understands, like, okay, he chose a different path in life, right? And
You want to fund your mixtape?
nah, I don't necessarily need her for my mistake, but he
Just
chose a
download
different
it.
path in life, right? And I'ma still respect him to be the man that he wants to be and lead the way he's gonna lead, and not look down on him because he's not a 9-to-5 guy, or not look down on him because he doesn't have a quote unquote type of career that you're used to, type of guy that you might be used to dealing
You
with.
just want your ego massage.
No. It's not about my ego. I just think that for me, support goes a long way, just in general. And I think
if what you're doing works,
That's what I was gonna say. That's why I say it's a thin
I don't
line.
think it's. I don't think a woman has an issue.
that's
with
not
support.
true. That's not true, bro.
I'm telling you,
That's
bro.
not true. That's not true.
If
Even let me tell you, I'm a person who've witnessed this firsthand. It's not always about just being able to make money, because what I do works and it makes money, but some women do have problems with certain lifestyles. Some women do have problems with what your job or what you do in details. Some people really don't understand the power of investing. Like, there's people who don't take risk, who look at I'm gonna just speak about myself, for example, who look at my lifestyle as too risky. I'm willing to put and invest certain monies that might be to the next person be like, nah, I ain't doing that. I've literally had situations where women feel like my lifestyle was plain and simple, it was too much of a
That's
risk.
a fact, because most of us is raised in that that mindset that, you know, you go to school, you go to college, you get a job, you have a career, you work till you retire, and that's it. But
and I've literally asked a woman straight up, like I asked her, like, wait, what?
She's just not there yet. That's just not where she is.
She might not never be there though.
But she might not never be there. But I literally asked her though. I was like, yo, so
she just might
when
not
do
be
you ever remember me? And this is the person I've known for a long time. Like, yo, when do you ever remember me needing like your help financially? When do you remember me needing you to you know, pay any one of my bills?
So what you
so for me is, and that's when you say if it works, it works.
Nah, but see, that's different. I think a woman is looking at it different than like, yo, this nigga don't need my help to pay his bills. Like, she's probably looking more, a woman I think might be looking more, can this nigga support me and a family? Like, I want to build a family with this nigga.
And is that possible?
Is this feasible with what he's doing?
To sustain that.
But what if he making more money than whatever nigga she done dealt with?
It might be, but like I said, like the mindset might not be there.
I've literally been with women who feel like, you know, just working in entertainment, regardless if you making money or not, is not it for them.
Well, yeah, but that's for them. But yeah,
that's for them.
That's for them. I'm just saying.
It's what works for you.
I think that makes perfect sense.
But I just think, and this is coming. It may not be you guys, and you may know men like that, but it's an excuse. And I actually had this conversation literally less than 48 hours ago. But it's an excuse that people will give themselves to say, okay, well, you know, if something goes wrong, are you gonna support? I just feel like the work should just be done, and it's not something that you ask. It's not something that you look for. It's just something that you let flow. Like, if you know there's going to be a time where it's not going to be okay, like in the beginning when we first started talking about it, there's going to be ups and downs in your life. So if this is a person that you're building with in that time frame of you know, dating them, and you have a time where you're down, you just pay attention to that. But don't use the idea of like, I'm going to wait for the moment for me to get support from this person. Nah, because it's like you're like setting support, it up for it to happen.
I mean, just like mental support.
Yeah, I'm just talking about just like, you know, somebody who's willing to take the ride with you. When I say support, I think about like a child, right? When you're a kid, I think most, and I might be wrong, but most kids don't never really go after most of their goals and dreams, is because in my mind it'd be lack of support.
That's 100%.
And there's not a lot of people in their life that's you know, is more people in their life telling them to do one thing without going after what they really want to do. So when you get over a certain age and you start to see bills, and you start to see what everybody was telling you, you know, you kind of forget your goals and dreams. That should go out the window. And for
words
me,
got a lot of power, man. Facts. Especially over.
So that's why I said support. I'm not even just talking about like, you know, anything tangible. You feel me? Yeah. I'm looking at the intangibles, like the things that like you can't buy, you can't see. And I think that to me, like dead eyes, like matters the most, because that's something
you're talking about, like when you come home from the club at 4 a.m, she like, yo, shit turned out was nice, like. Shit was lit in there. Like, she's interested in what you got going on, and she wanted to go good.
So you giving the energy on something like you really genuinely care.
So is that a thing that you don't see a lot in, like, with the women you date, or
no? What? That's a thing I haven't seen a lot in my life since I was a teenager. Period.
I think that's a lifestyle thing, though.
So you haven't really seen or dated like supportive women?
No, I'm not even talking about dating. I'm talking about forget about that. I'm talking about in my life. Period.
But I think that's a lifestyle thing though, because like you said, a lot of people is not geared towards this entrepreneurship or this entertainment lifestyle.
So you just got to be aligned with people that's on the same frequency as you. That's really what it is. It's just frequency.
But that's why I said
about us. Like
no. But that's why I said that means a lot to me though. Yeah. That part means a lot because I know
that's a deal breaker for you.
That's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, mentally, emotionally, I think almost everybody would want a partner who. Some people don't need it though, so I'll say that too. But everyone, I think, will want that, of a partner who's gonna mentally, spiritually, emotionally supportive.
Say, I like that. I fuck with that.
And you know, give you that, boast you up. Yeah.
But there's different situations.
I was just about to say
situations where they might not be against what you're doing,
but they're not supportive either.
They're not really that
and that's
supportive.
okay.
I mean, is it though? Because I've been in situations like that.
I need my girl to support me.
It's not really okay.
Yeah,
it's
not really okay.
And that's what I'm talking about. Exactly what you said.
If you're not interested in what I got going on, that's not really okay to me.
That goes back to where we was at in the beginning.
Because there's situations where people could be with somebody. No, but not even just date your type.
Nah, you gotta.
But you gotta be able to take that. Like that's life.
You gotta be with people that suit you.
You gotta go with people that suit you. Because
I think you'll know early
on
in a situation from a woman, like what she thinks about what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you'll know that.
But all right, so what if what you was doing at the moment, she was cool with, and now later on in the relationship, you get a whole nother idea that you really want to chase what you really want to do.
I truly believe there's signs there in the beginning that she's not really comfortable.
I'm about to say, she's just accepting it.
Because
she like you.
Because she like
she
you.
She fuck with you.
I think because I'm telling you, bro, I feel like there's a lot of people, not just women, not just men.
Yeah.
People ignore signs. And I feel like as soon as you say, well, yo, this is what I do for a living, right?
Mm-hmm.
You might start getting them questions that are letting you know from her, like, I don't understand. Or I'm not really like versed in this, or like, how does this work, or where does this leave me, or what does this mean for us, or there's gonna be things that let you know she not necessarily 100% what you're doing, or she's automatically taking what you're doing and she's internalizing it on how it's gonna affect her.
Got it.
Right? So like, those are the times that you need to kind of go, okay, how does that make me feel? Because if she's making what you do about her, then there's gonna be a point in time where it's very clear that she don't support.
It's just all of those things
have
to just kind of happen. Like, it's not one of those things that you can catch. Certain things you can't just catch. Over time, you just observe. Like I said, you just observe and pay attention.
Let you know she don't fuck with it.
For example, just to kind of get back to that, like Kevin's not always gonna make. I mean, you make some fire shit, but he's not always gonna make a song that.
Nigga say, wait, when I made something
whack. What you talking about? You ain't never heard it. That shit ain't never come. Nah, I'm playing. Go ahead.
But he'll never, he's not gonna always. What if the woman that he's with doesn't always agree to a song that he makes, or an idea that he has creatively? Like, that doesn't mean.
See, here's the thing: not agreeing with the song is different from supporting.
I don't think everybody's gonna like everything.
You're not gonna like everything. Okay. But what it is if every time he gotta go to the studio, every time he gotta do whatever, is an argument. Or every time he gotta do what he gonna do to pursue his situation,
well, then that's
it's
not
a problem.
You need to be
now that's not being supportive.
But that's just not. Again, I would have seen signs of that early, for me at least.
Yeah.
Because I just pay attention to like things and things people say.
Mm-hmm.
And
but I'm just using an example of what's not being supportive.
But you don't gotta give me that. I know, and for me, I'm gonna pay attention to that, and I'm gonna take note of it, and I'm gonna move accordingly.
Yeah.
And I think people just need to move accordingly.
I definitely, and the reason why I'm saying that because yes, I am on. I'm an entrepreneur, and I work for myself, and in this life, I do realize that the majority of people, and this is just not even a male or woman thing, right? This is flack I've even got. This is flack I've even got from my dad. Like, not even, and he's my father. Like, I realize just in people, right? When people don't see what you see, or and people are just used to living the life that they're used to living, a lot of people tend to just straight up and down look down on what your goals and dreams are. And for me, there's been very few, like a very small amount of people that I've encountered just in my whole entire life who really, like, win or lose, embrace it and be like, yo, whatever you got going, man, just keep it going or keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas normally just be like, first thing a nigga say is, yo, you don't want to get a regular career? Like, you don't want to get a job? You don't want to go and get a city job? Like, my dad was like, not really fucking with me because I ain't want to, because I took the bus driver test and just didn't want to do that shit. Like, he was, and it's crazy because, like.
Tell him, look at you now.
Facts. So, but look, it's crazy because now, I mean, yeah, it took some time for me to get to where I'm at. Like, this shit ain't happen overnight, but I think what will help people just in general, if people knew like they had like real love and support regards to what they wanted to do, I think it will help propel a lot of people to their goals and dreams even faster.
It will help, and I feel like a lot of people look to that for like being a part of their journey. And I speak from a personal place with my brother and his career. Like,
you saying look for that as far as like using that as like
yeah, a part of my journey is the support, and then this, or if I don't get support, then that means it's not as good, or it's not like, I just think focusing on the goal, because it's really about you. It's not about who supports you or anything. Mm-hmm. Support is important, yes, but if you believe in yourself, if you have passion in what you're doing, it don't matter who's watching, who's with you, who's.
Nah, 100%. I think that's what, and that's what,
and that's what. In the same house with that shit. Like, it's like
you're 100% correct. That's what drove me. That's what pushed me. But I also believe
it should be more.
Yes,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I also believe it should be way more of support, way more of love that's pushing you to be like, yo, be exactly what you want to be.
I don't always have it. Haven't always had it, and I'm one of the most supportive people ever. But it doesn't stop.
Make sure you do that with your kids.
Oh, 100%.
Make sure.
I'm gonna support my kids. I'm gonna support my girl. I'm gonna support my niggas. All that, and make sure y'all
your baby mama.
Make sure y'all support.
Set boundaries with that one, though.
Make sure y'all support this show.
Set boundaries with that one.
Support this show, the Now That's Crazy podcast, man. Support us.
Look.
Check us
don't
out.
help y'all baby mamas in the middle of the night on the side of the road.
I seen Dev do something on his podcast. Shout out to
yeah. You can help out.
Shout out to the Need to Know podcast. Those
Need to Know. Shout out, man.
I seen Dev do something. Dev is my partner, Devon Terrell, right? We built this place, and
Amazing, by the way.
We built this place, and I noticed that he been doing ads for our studio on the podcast. So
let's do the ad.
I'm gonna run an ad for us too. If you ever need a studio, we got one downstairs. If you ever need to do a podcast, whether somebody gonna watch it or not, go on to thhmdstudio.com and pull up. Make sure it's paid.
Yes.
Facts.
You heard?
Yes.
Go check out the studio.
On that note,
and check out the podcast. Hit us up, man.
That was clean, Kev. I actually like that.
Instagram.
I followed that.
TikTok.
I seen him do ad at the very end.
I thought about it just now when we was talking about all this. I'm like, damn, son. And Dev did shit at the beginning. Like, they did that shit right at the beginning. I'm like, damn, son.
You gotta cut this up. Put it at the beginning.
I'm gonna switch this shit. I'm gonna put this shit at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my man Dev. Need to know.
That's a fact, y'all. We out of here, guys.
Peace.